You know, before YouTube fucked it all up, I had the greatest job in the world, opening for Hypnocast every night. But then we got the call, and YouTube hammered us for Moxie's tits.
So now I'm jobless and broke with nowhere to go.
Your phone ringing.
Oh, the phone is ringing.
Big boy, come pick up your phone. How you know pick up your phone,
Hello, this is the Gopher. Who is it?
Hello, Gopher. The time is now. Hypnocast Season 3 is here, and we want you back.
Holy shit, boys, we are back in business. That son of a bitch is gonna scream any minute now. Let the show begin.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Probably all agree you can't cut 12-year-old Timmy's cock off.
Yeah. I like how you said cut for like half a second.
Yeah. Well, it's cut and cock, and it came out cuck, and yeah, that's. Whoops! Oh fuck! Oh no! Mistakes were made.
He's been waiting in the shadows patiently.
I just smashed JT the fuck out of this.
Your face is turning red.
Yeah, because I know that the next SNH I'm gonna be fucked.
Oh yeah.
But at least I
with a
won't be
horse
fucked.
cock.
That's an unknown part of the map, so I didn't see it yet. Could I survive if I jump? Nope. Nope. Nope.
America the greatest country in the world?
No.
If you were offered a one-way ticket to leave the country, never come back, but it's all expenses paid, would you accept that offer?
I don't think that I would leave. I wouldn't leave either.
Wow. Oh, I just, it's okay. I did that. I took him with me. Oh, shit.
Yo.
It's always the black people holding everybody else down.
Time out. All right. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to bed. I'm tired. Tired of this shit. This communist ass game, whatever. This doesn't want
Somebody
me to
else got it. You didn't get in.
Yeah, it's just a lot of racism today. All right. Y'all have fun. I'll just continue to watch and go concede.
Sounds good.
And look at this motherfucker pretending he's gonna watch more Stranger Things.
Yeah, you know he's gonna watch Stranger Things all day. Either that or like some game or something.
Doesn't mean I don't have my phone next to me.
Watching porn.
That's tomorrow. Okay, bye.
MILF Hunters Part 14.
Now, Hypno, I could have hit you with a shuriken. I opted not to because I'm a good friend.
That's fucked up, you liar. You're a liar. You're an absolute liar. You're a liar. I knew it. Never trust white people.
Thank you, and I wouldn't have done it. You could have said thank you, but you said like, yeah,
Because I knew you were going to do it. That's right. Is my microphone working? Can you guys hear me properly? I want to make sure everything is good before I begin because we're on a brand new computer, so we got to make sure everything's good. Can you guys hear me okay? Muted? Or are you trolling me? You're trolling me, aren't you? I see it working. I see it working. You can't fucking lie to me, all right? You can't lie to me. Audio is good. Fantastic. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Hypnocast. That's right. We are live, boys. We are live. We are live. We are live. We're going to dive down the rabbit hole that is known as the internet. But before we do any of that, you got to bring it in close. Ladies and gentlemen, bring it in close. We got to hug it out. Listen, boys. Okay? Listen very closely. It's Wednesday. All right? Wednesday is a pretty good day, I would imagine. It's a lot of humping on Wednesday, right? It's right in the middle of the week. I think it's a pretty good day to hug it out. So I need you guys to grab everybody that doesn't like to be hugged, everybody who got spared yesterday, by the way. You got spared yesterday of any hugs. Go get them. Go get them right now. Bring them in here. Drag them over here. And listen very closely. If you are watching over on YouTube, like the stream. Like it. Now. If you are watching over on Rumble, like the stream. If you are watching over on Twitter, like the post. And if you're watching anywhere else right now, you're going to be in the graveyard with my old PC. So like the stream. Don't let it happen to you. Can I get a mic check, please? Mic check, titty check, balls check. What are we checking, man? What are we checking today? Guys, we are rocking out with our cocks out today, boys. It's going to be an interesting day. It's going to be an interesting day, ladies and gentlemen. We missed clearly some amazing topics yesterday that we are going to catch up on today, and we're going to make sure we get to them today. We missed the glorious shutdown of HIGHGUARD, something that as I was building my PC yesterday, I'm literally looking at my phone and I'm looking at the story of HIGHGUARD shutting down, and I'm just felt it. Like, I'm totally felt it because I wanted to talk about it. I wanted to talk about it, but unfortunately, we missed it yesterday, but that's okay because we're going to talk about it today. We're going to talk about it today amongst other things. We got a lot of good things we're going to talk about. Well, what else are we checking? What else are we checking today? We got, is your old PC a 4090? What about RAM? Yes, my old PC is a 4090. Yes, it also had 120 gigs of RAM. That's correct. That's correct. HIGHGUARD laying off check? Yes, they are. Cock is out check? Very nice. There you go. F for HIGHGUARD check? Well, there you go. Why didn't you stream last night? Don't worry, you're going to find out. Ass grabber check from Hanny. Shout out to Hanny. Buy guard from Odin Dark. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Emergency stream. HIGHGUARD is dead. I should have titled it that. I should have titled it Emergency Stream. We would have got like twice the amount of viewers. Rest in piss, HIGHGUARD. Thank you so much. We got High as F Guard. Mission Concorded. Now that's funny. That's funny. Mission Concorded is pretty hilarious. I'm not going to lie to you. Now it is quite low guard. Yeah, that makes sense. Everybody's like, literally everybody's laughing at HIGHGUARD. This is just like, this is what it's going to be all night tonight. This is what it's going to be all night tonight. Heresy check. What else? New game in your Steam check. Oh, I got to check that. I'll check that right after the, or during the pre-stream legends. I'll check that, my man. Mike, wrong side check. Hey, listen. I got tired of getting asked about the microphone. I got so annoyed with getting asked about the microphone that I literally redesigned the entire microphone. Okay? I redesigned the entire microphone. I switched it, and not only did I switch it, but I added waifus and an AMD logo on it. So you know what? Fuck you guys, man. All right, I don't want to hear about the microphone ever again. The microphone is fine. Okay, it is literally perfection now. I don't want to hear a thing about it. Okay, I don't want to hear a thing. But thank you guys. All right, man. Listen, our ESG scores are at their they're at their maximum. We are fully funded. Like the stream. Let's go. Actually, we're not fully funded. Once you find out how much we spent on my PC, we are far from funded. Far from funded. All right, boys, let's do the Bigot Army roll call, man. Who's hanging out with us today? Who's hanging out with us today? Who's here right now? Who is here with their titties out, hanging out with us today, man? We got, let's see. Let me scroll down. We got Handy. What's going on, Handy? We got the Gaming Wolf 87. We got Cheesecake Full of Bees. The fuck is Cheesecake Full of Bees? That's crazy, bro. Tanya Raven. We got Mr. Melancholy. Crash Collins over on Rumble. We got Great Soul over on Rumble. We got Raza over on Rumble. We got Rudoka. We got, but Hypno, not a sure anymore. It is a sure. Right above AMD, it says sure on it. You gotta, well, it's blurred specifically for a reason, but you gotta read. It says sure on it. Odin Dark, Voice in the Water, Duck Fizdey, Kiara Lunar, Sanakin, Monkey Man 04, Dylan B, Limitless Andre, T-Jazz Art and Comics. What's going on, man? Benjamin Altman, Jay Sims, 17 Crash Gaming, Dragonite over on Rumble, Creepier07, John D, Melody Johnson, Karnak Ketrel, Raptor Kratos, Old Man Cad. Let me rock, Old Man Cad, please. We got Sirloins. Could be better. You know what? I don't care. I don't care. We're just going to rock with this. We got Sony Lisette. We got Tafty. We got Mr. X51. We got Falstaff, Colonel Rob, Dade 404. We got Weedy for Sweetie. Why does your mic have a red tip? That's gay. What is gay about a red? It's a red and black color combination. Can you not tell by the character and the background? God damn it. We got Pizza Cat Elite. We got Odin Dark. Dart Dimos is officially here, boys. Officially, he is here. Do not question him. We got Antran, Nick Havoc, Mr. Blue Cthulhu. We got Commander Sonok. We got, let me scroll down, Fluffy Murder Machine. What happened to the microphone? I switched it. We got Kiara Lunar. We got Mr. Vegeta. Gundam level funding? Yes, actually, more than that. We got Little Jim's Halo. We got Old Man Cat saying, I is here. We got USMC 95. We got Raza again over on Rumble. We got Matthew with Hero Priest. All right, 4 more people, boys. 4 more. We got to get on with the show, man. Come on. We got a lot we got to talk about. We got Leon. I'm sure I'm the only SNH member to contribute to this stream tonight. Definitely. Definitely. But that's okay. It's why we love you, man. Even though you're massively gay. But we still love you anyway. We got Oliver Adam. We got Blue Octopussy. 2K GameCuber. Ron TFK. Everybody look at the hat. Look at the hat. Old Man Cat over on Rumble. We got King Timmy saying here. Just here. That's it. And last but not least, we got Guy Karamon. What's going on, dude? Rodoka. Dragatello. Toxin. And Benjamin Altman. You spend too much money on the PC, sadly. Ha, no such thing. No such thing. And Nitro Buds. And Sam Fisher. Good to be back again with the bigots and the races here. Hell yeah. There you go. Shout out to Sam Fisher. Grade 851 over on Rumble. Beautiful Zexel. Genetic Spore. Vigilantia. Christopher Lloyd. Backbone EJ8. Life Arid. Azerman. Ricardo Dawson. Dositsu. And Sean Sora. All right, boys, listen, I called out as many people as I possibly could. Let's sacrifice your fellow Bigot Army member. Who is it? Who's going to get it, man? Who's going to get it? Listen, it's a Wednesday, so it's a pretty decent money shot. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you. It's a pretty decent money shot, without a doubt. It's not the greatest. It's not quite like up to the level of a Friday, but it's still pretty good. So let's see who's going to get sacrificed today. We got Old Man Cad, no more country, no Discord, no Ubisoft, and whatever else I hate. Booty hole protected by the Golden Throne. Go down by 3 and give them a power fist to their booty hole. Fuck your feelings. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, bro. Jesus Christ, man. We are on a new PC. We're on a new setup, and we are still leaving ourselves open. Spread Eagle.
Holy shit.
Spread Eagle. Literally not even trying to fight it. Jesus fucking Christ. Are you serious? Oh my God. Oh my God, bro. Congratulations to Tenebrae. You are the recipients of the money shot today.
What the?
Unbelievable. Like the stream, boys. All right, guys, listen, we got a lot we got to talk about today. All right, we are going to catch up on some stories that we missed from yesterday, namely the HIGHGUARD story. All right, we got to do the HIGHGUARD story, where apparently it has been officially announced that HIGHGUARD is going to be shutting down, not in 2 months, not in 3 months, not in a year. It's going to be shutting down in a few days. According to the internet, HIGHGUARD is going to be shutting down on March 12th, which is absolutely insane. They want to get as far away as possible from this game. And I just find it to be hilarious. Now, you have all these posts out there from the Shills talking about how could you celebrate the destruction of a video game? That's weirdo behavior. Meanwhile, these are the same Shills that were trying to tell you the game was amazing and that you should play it. Meanwhile, they never played it after the first couple of days because they too were bored. See, the thing is, they don't want to admit that they have the same exact mindset as the Chuds. They're so busy trying to convince everybody that they're so morally superior and different online that the mere thought of them admitting to themselves that their idea of a good game is very similar to what the Chuds think is a good game, well, you know, they can't have that. So we're going to talk about HIGHGUARD. We're going to talk about all the issues with HIGHGUARD. We got a lot of funny clips to go over regarding HIGHGUARD. So that's going to be the main conversation today. We're also going to be talking about Sony apparently going exclusive yet again. Apparently, they're pulling their games out of the PC platform, according to an anonymous source that every journalist is basically putting out there as fact. But you know, I thought they didn't do that. I thought that wasn't a thing. They're not supposed to be doing that, right? Didn't they yell at Smash JT for doing the exact same thing? Oh, but because they all knew that the source was fake because they were in on the setup, that's why. Oh, I get it. Okay, I'm sorry. Sometimes I lose track of how the internet works and its rules. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Sony reportedly going exclusive. We talked about this the other day, and now they're doubling down on it, saying that it absolutely is happening, but there is literally no legitimate source that says that this is happening. So I don't know. I think the journalists are trying to will something into existence. I don't know if this is actually going to be a thing or not, but we're going to talk about it regardless because, well, it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. They were like, oh, kiss Ghost of Yote goodbye. It's not coming out on PC, you chuds. Oh, no. Oh, no. We're not going to be able to play Ghost of Yo Titty? No. What do you mean I'm not going to be able to play Ghost of Yotze? The horror. How are we ever going to recover, boys? How are we going to recover? I don't even know if it's possible to recover, to be honest with you. I got to play Ghost of Yote. You know? Ghost of Antifa. We have to play that game. So anyway, we're going to talk about that. We're going to make a nice little funny story about that one. We are also, what else? We're going to talk about, let me scroll over here. We got some funny new games to look at. We're going to look at that new video game, Karen, that I'm absolutely going to be playing day one. We also got confirmation from Ubisoft that Assassin's Creed Black Flag Remake is officially real, even though that's been leaked for like a little over a year now. We're going to talk about the Mind's Eye Studio. Again, we somehow have a follow-up, boys. How in the fuck do we have a follow-up on the Mind's Eye game? How do we have a follow-up? Well, to be honest with you, we have a follow-up because, well, the story has gotten crazier. I don't know how the story has gotten crazier past espionage and sabotage in the last follow-up, but we got even more to follow up on. We got some Resident Evil Requiem news. We got some journalism hypocrisy news, and then we also got Killing Floor 3's developer Tripwire Interactive announcing layoffs. We got to talk about that as well, and we got a post from Jeff Keighley that we need to all laugh at because I don't know about you guys, but I think Jeff Keighley owes us an apology. Can you guys agree with that? Jeff Keighley owes us an apology. Apologize, Jeff. Apologize, you bastard. Anyway, all right, boys. Before we get into any of that, let's thank the people that are going the extra step. Well, actually, let me talk about the PC situation really quick. Let me get that over with. Hold on. Let me go over the gifted games, and then we'll talk PC news, and then we'll talk pre-stream legends. So really quick, man, we got some gifted games from a couple of legends in the community. Look at this shit. God damn it. There you go. So we got Old Man Jank says, when does a joke become a dad joke? When it becomes apparent. Mount Lady, fuck the rules. Oh, boy. Thank you, Old Man Jank. Geometry Dash. Man, Old Man Jank, I swear. Don't know if this is up your alley. No home. Hey, yo. Hey. That's gay, bro. That's gay. Everhood. He gifted Everhood, an unconventional adventure RPG. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's very gay, though. Fangiana says March 4th. So March 4th into victory. Bigot Army and gifted One Finger Death Punch. What the hell is One Finger Death Punch? Thank you. I appreciate that, Fangiana. Appreciate you. And then we got Biotiwo says, enjoy. How are marriages like algebra? When you look at your ex, you can't help but wonder why. Oh my God, boys. He gifted The Takeover, which is a side-scrolling beat-em-up inspired by 90s classics, such as Streets of Rage and Final Fight. That looks pretty cool. I think we ended up reacting to this game. I remember this thumbnail over here. So shout out to BioT-Wolf. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate that. We got one more. Let me refresh really quick. We got Xavier says nothing. A gift from Xavier. Homuro Hime is a anime-style 3D action game merging exhilarating thrills with tension-filled gameplay of Bullet Hell. Oh, man. I love Bullet Hell games so much. Thank you, Xavier. I appreciate that, brother. Fucking legend, bro. Thank you guys for the gifted games. We've been making a lot of progress in our video games we've been playing. Neo 3 is almost done. Resident Evil Requiem is tonight. So if you guys want to come hang out with us over on Griffcast on Hypnotic Gaming Live, we'll be playing Requiem. That'll be fun. I platinum Power Washing Simulator 2. I officially started Power Washing Simulator 1. And I'm also playing a game called Angry Foot, which is a really stupid fucking game. I'm sorry to say. I don't know. I don't know who gifted me. I don't know who gifted me. What do you call it? Angry Foot. But the game is fucking retarded. But I'm still gonna play it anyway. Because I'm going to try to platinum the game. So but it's such a stupid game. Such a stupid game. How many games do you have on Steam anyway, Hypnotic? I don't know. Like 2,100. Something like that. Is it stupid or stupid fun? It's literally stupid. Like, the game is fucking stupid. I would not recommend that game to anybody unless it was like 99 cents. If it was 99 cents, then you might have something. Otherwise, like, bro, I can't in good faith. I just can't do it. I can't do it. Oh, shit. We got a real life fake wizard raid. He's raiding us.
Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one.
Shout out to the real life fake wizard with the DSL.
It is now time for everyone's favorite segment of the week. Welcome to Kotaku Facts, brought to you by the real life fake wizard. He's not really a wizard, guys.
Shout out to the real life fake wizard. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the raid, man. I appreciate you. I hope you had a good stream. I hope you got lots of views, lots of likes, lots of monies, lots of love, lots of, well, whatever else comes from that. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate you. All right, guys, let's get into the pre-stream legends. Perfect timing, by the way. Let's see who's hanging out with us in the chat right now. Why does the chat look so weird? Why does the chat look so weird? Hold on. Enlarge. There we go. Yes, we need the chat to be massive. Massive. The chat has to show how massive it is. That's what we're doing, boys. Hell yeah. I don't know why. I don't know. I was weird. It was like so small. Pause, by the way. Pause. Old man cat. Old man cat. Oh, fuck. I forgot to talk about the PC. Well, hold on. Let's just play some Kiryu, and then I'll talk about the PC. Old man cat dropping a 10 membership mega banger.
Let's fucking go! It's a membership banger!
And apparently it was supervised. Apparently it was supervised. Because again, he's not allowed to make any donos unless he's supervised. So shout out to Old Man Cat with the 10 membership mega banger to start us off. And considering that was the first one of the stream, well, you already know what that means. Shout out to Old Man Cad. Absolute fucking legend, bro. Thank you so much for the 10 memberships. I appreciate that, my man. All right, let's talk about the PC real quick. So, just to get it out the way, no, it was not Resident Evil Requiem as the reason why I got a PC. Like, I'm not going to go out there and spend what I spent on a PC because of fucking Resident Evil, which, by the way, Resident Evil Requiem was already fixed. Just an FYI. It was already fixed. The NVIDIA driver, the new one they came out with the other day, that fixed the game. We were able to stream Resident Evil Requiem, no problems, the other night, and we played for like 2.5 hours. So it's perfectly fine. But I know people are going to troll me anyway. They're going to be like, it's because of Resident Evil. Anyway, so what I was dealing with issues with my computer for the past probably year, maybe even a little bit more than a year. I was dealing with constant browser crashes. I was dealing with constant errors of like status access violation, all kinds of fucking nonsense, memory issues. And then basically to make the short story sweet, come to find out that my processor, my Intel 13.9 processor was degrading. It was just getting absolutely fucking felted. And apparently, according to what I researched the other night, which led me down this rabbit hole of finding out what the problem was, apparently it had to do with well, first off, the Intel processors are known for stability problems. So that was the thing. And apparently there was like a mini fix that was capable. It wasn't really like a fix. It was more like a Band-Aid. But the Intel problem it's a problem. Like, it's just something that I've been dealing with for a while. My Google Chrome would randomly fucking crash. It would make me lose so much time in prepping streams, in doing work. Sometimes my editing software would randomly crash. It was honestly so annoying. But I put up with it because I had a really good PC. I had an Intel i9. I had a 4090 graphics card. I had everything. You guys know I had everything. And the weird thing is, like, I wouldn't experience these problems with video games, but I would experience them with when I had multiple tabs open. Basically anything that was memory intensive. That's when I would experience it. But otherwise, video games that are GPU intensive, I really didn't experience any problems. I never had crashes aside from Resident Evil. And then the new driver with NVIDIA fixed the Resident Evil problem. So I know it wasn't that. But anyway, so ended up having a bunch of problems. And then apparently there was a fix where, like, you can update the chipset. But in order to do that, I had to get an updated BIOS. This is where the complication comes into play. So the PC that I was using before was a pre-built PC. The one I had before that, I built myself. This was the first ever pre-built PC that I bought because at the time, financially, it just made sense. The parts were cheaper. It worked out great. Like, I just decided to go for it, and it worked out. Apparently, by utilizing a pre-built PC, the manufacturer has different microcodes that basically means that they have to be the ones to update the BIOS, and you cannot go to the manufacturer of the actual motherboard to update the BIOS because it won't recognize the file. It won't recognize the file. So I ended up trying to download the MSI BIOS. I went to flash it. It wouldn't recognize it. And then come to find out it's because it's a pre-built PC and it doesn't recognize the fucking it doesn't recognize the BIOS. even though it's an MSI BIOS and it's an MSI motherboard, because I have to go through them to get their version of the BIOS. And when I looked it up to see if they had a BIOS update, they didn't have a BIOS update since 2022. So I was like, what the fuck is what the fuck is that? So anyway, I got so fed up. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm probably losing some people. If you're not into tech, I'm sorry. I might be losing you a little bit. Anyway, so I got so fucking fed up. I'm not lying to you guys. Like I had a flat out fucking nerd rage because what I was doing was I was gonna do Griffcast, and I was setting up the stream and everything, and then my fucking OBS just randomly shut down. And I'm like, what the fuck, bro? I completely crashed out. And then I was like, I lost it. I lost it. I literally fucking lost it. So anyway, I started taking all my files off of the computer that were what do you call it? That were like relevant to work. Like I took the streaming stuff off. I took my animations off. I took the waifu shit off. I took everything off, and I placed an order online with my local store. And I just went crazy. I went crazy. I bought all the parts because I know how to build a computer. I just haven't done it in a while, but it's like riding a bike. You don't forget. And so I bought all the parts, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I spent almost $9,000 after tax. I spent almost 9 G's after tax, boys, for the fucking channel. I'm not even kidding. So we're just gonna play a quick. We're gonna play that song. So anyway, so I had a little bit of a nerd rage. I'm not even lying to you. I had a little bit of a nerd rage. So anyway, I bought all the parts, got it all together, and built it within 3.5 hours. I got scammed. I really didn't get scammed. The funny part is I price checked all the parts. With 3 different places, even Amazon, and this was the cheapest place by a couple of $100. So again, tax alone is a few $100s. Anyway, it's a write-off at the end of the day. But if you want to know like what the parts are, I could tell you. I could literally read off the parts. So I still have 128 gigs of RAM, 6400 speed, Corsair, Vengeance, whatever the fuck. I have a Asus Crosshair Extreme EATX motherboard. So it's the extended ATX motherboard. It's for the full tower. I bought a full tower Hyperion Asus case. All right, it's like a $500 something case. I bought a full tower case, so that I got an EATX case just for the hell of it. I got NVIDIA 5090. So I did buy a 5090. That was almost $4,000 on its own. All right. What else? I got an AMD Ryzen. I got an AMD Ryzen 9 9950 3XD. Okay. I got a nice liquid cooling system. I got 1200 watt power supply. I got a 1200 watt Asus ROG power supply, fully modular, all that good stuff. X3D, sorry, not 3XD. I'm retarded. My brain is I'm still nerd raging a little bit. And what the fuck else? Jesus Christ, what am I forgetting? Oh, I got a 4 terabyte NVMe drive. I got a 1 terabyte NVMe drive for my operating system. So together I have 5 terabytes total. The fuck else am I talking about? I'm trying to remember. Is there anything else? How many years do you plan to get out? So I'm getting this. I'm gonna get as many years out of this PC as I possibly can, like I did with my first one. My first PC before the pre-built one, that shit lasted like 9 years. Okay, 9 years of constant abuse, gaming abuse, nonstop. This one, the pre-built one, lasted 4 years, from 2022 to 2026. This one, bro, I'm trying to get like 8 to 10 years. I don't want to see the inside of a fucking store, bro. Unless I'm there because I want to be. But yeah, no, I spent everything because number one, it's very important for the channel for me to have the best. No offense to anyone. Like I understand a $9,000. Well, again, it's not a $9,000 PC build. It's like $8,500. But anyway, an $8,500 PC build is not what most normal people do. I'm not normal. Okay, I've said this many times. When it comes to my PC, I do not cheap out. I don't give a fuck. Like I do not cheap out. I try to get the best, especially now more than ever, because I need to make sure that I could do content every single fucking day. And I was dealing with those crashes for a year. And if I had to add up all the time that I lost with my Chrome tabs crashing nonstop and my editing software crashing, losing progress, all this, I lost, I don't even know how many hours, a disgusting amount of hours, just in the amount of fucking lost progress. It was so ridiculous. So I just decided to go for it. And I knew that the fact, since I'm building it, since I built it myself, I knew I wasn't going to deal with all the bullshit that the pre-built computer gave me. So yeah, for me, time is money. For me, like you guys know, I end Hypnocast anywhere between like 11:20 to 11:40. And I'm ready to stream within an hour or less by 12:30 for the gaming stream. So within that hour, I have to edit videos. I have to title them, thumbnail, tag them, upload them, everything. It has to be done within an hour. Otherwise, I have to stay up after the stream is done at 2:30 in the morning to continue uploading. I have to do my what do you call it? My shorts. I have to do my shorts. I do 3 shorts a day. I do all that within an hour. So anytime it crashes, I lose so much progress. It's not even funny. So anyway, case in point, last night I was gonna do Hypnocast. I ended up raging. I bought all the parts. I had everything set up, and I was building the computer. I got about like halfway done, and I was like, I'm gonna do Hypnocast because hey, HIGHGUARD is dead. We gotta laugh at this shit. And I had all the topics ready, and you know what happened? My fucking Google Chrome kept crashing. Everything kept crashing to the point where I couldn't restore the tabs. And I was like, bro, I am sick of this shit. So I told the mods, I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm sick of this. Like, I'm just going to focus on building the PC, and I'll come back tomorrow stronger than ever. And that's what we're doing. So that's it. There you go. That's it. So now I don't use Chrome anymore. Now I don't have the Intel problem anymore. And the PC is running flawlessly. We've had no issues. It booted up the first time. And yeah, it's good stuff. So I hope it allows me to bring the content that you guys are looking forward to every day. And yeah, that's basic. That's all I got. So shout out to you guys for consistently supporting me every single day. It's because of you that I was able to invest back into the channel a fuck ton of money. But you know what? It's not a problem. Not a problem. So I appreciate that. Nice story, bro. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. Nice of you to listen to me. I appreciate that, brother. All right, let's get into the pre-stream legends. Old Man Cad, thank you again for the 10 memberships. I appreciate that. You need to focus on building your PC. I get it. Hey, today is your PC's birthday. The PC is already built. The PC is built. It's already here. But it's like literally. Actually, the funny thing is, this full tower case, bro, this should barely fit under my desk. It's that tall. I was like, oh my god, this thing's unbelievable. It is unbelievable. Like, what the? I've always had a mid tower case. I used to have a full tower case way back in the day before they became a little bit more prominent. But I haven't had a full tower case in this long, bro. This shit's insane. Not only that, each side of the case has tempered glass, so you have to, you got to be a little careful with that. I mean, it looks great. Don't get me wrong. Anyway, Old Man Cat, thank you, brother. King Demon Wing with the 20 membership. Hyper Banger, thank you, Mike.
Let's fucking go! It's a membership banger!
Thank you so much, King Demon Wing. I appreciate that. Guys, by the way, so one of the way that I'm going to recoup costs is I'm going to sell my 4090 to a friend of mine. So that's going to be probably like 2 G's or something like that. He's going to buy my 4090 from me. So I'm going to recoup costs there. And I'm willing to fund one woke video game, but it looks like people do not want me to fund Relooted. I have put out a poll to see if people want me to bet on Relooted. And right now, Relooted is losing. Not by much, 2%. Losing by 2%. So, I mean, that's not that much. But if it doesn't win, then, that's fine. That's fine. We'll pick something else. 2K, I'll play on low settings. Bro, do you know, like, graphics cards? 4090s brand new are still like $3,500. It's disgusting. Especially if you want to get a crazy one. It's insane. Link to the poll, please. The polls, what do you mean link to the poll? It's right there. The polls, it's right there on the channel. All right, let's keep going. We got, King Dimmywing. I need to know what clip you want. Do you want gingers? I didn't see. You want gingers? What do you want, King Dimmywing? Let me know, bro. Thank you so much for the 20. Mr. Melancholy with a 2 says, ha, 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 and then points. Just points. Just points. I don't know. Yo, what's up, Dweezy? How you doing, man? You better not play Relooted, boy. Hey, listen. I gotta make it happen. I gotta recoup the cost somehow. I gotta make it happen, bro. All right, he wants fairies. Okay, we're gonna make it happen. For King Dimmywing, everybody spam the King Dimmywing emojis on YouTube and on Rumble. Spam it right now. Let's go. Shout out to King Dimmywing. Let's go.
All right, boys, it's another Red Boy Hyper Banger. Let's bring the ladies in.
Shout out to King Dimmywing. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. Funny story, guys. You know how I knew I made the right choice? Last night, I rendered a 15-minute video. Okay? 15-minute video I rendered for uploading. And I rendered that 15-minute video in 2.5 minutes. When I tell you I had a nerdgasm, oh my God, bro. I had a fucking nerdgasm. A 15-minute video in 2.5 minutes. I'm like, God damn, that is sexy. I will take that as much as I can. That was amazing. I was like, this is great. Xavier became a member all on his own. Shout out to Xavier. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate that. And then we got Kiera Lunar is laughing in cat noises. Yeah. Is this a thing now? Are we all just laughing and pointing or something? I don't know. Tanya Raven with a 2 says high guard, more like fail guard. Why is everybody laughing? Is high guard that funny? Jesus Christ. We're on DFK with a 2. Look at the hat. I made a metal frog. It's held together with rivets. Oh, I hate you, bro. Oh my God. Bro. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is just, wow, that's bad. That's a bad one. That's a bad one. Old and Dark for 4 months says Scott Pilgrim EX, Nevergrave, Crimson Desert. There's so many good games coming out this month. Yeah, there sure is. We got Crimson Desert's coming out soon. Gotta be ready to go on that one. And like I said, I'm trying to platinum. So I platinum Power Washing Simulator 2. I'm just doing this in my off time, which I don't really get a lot, but it's fine. Power Washing Simulator 1, and I'm trying to platinum Angry Foot right now. I'm telling you, Angry Foot is a fucking stupid game. I do not recommend it in the slightest. Old and Dark with a 2 says, for the Gopher and Moxie's tatas. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. The Gopher especially appreciates that. Dare Soto, 21 months, says, I'm so happy these virtue signaling are crying and bitching toxic positivity for this game to succeed, and where they are now, nowhere to be seen. Yeah, we're going to talk about it with HIGHGUARD, but I will say this ahead of time. The people that are currently complaining about, oh, all these people are just being mean. How could you want to see a game fail? These are the people that are the same exact people that caused HIGHGUARD to fail in the first place. These are the people that the developers were listening to. And when that one particular developer, Josh, whatever his name was, when he wrote that long-ass article and talked about how everybody was telling them that the game was going to be a hit, those are the people they were listening to, and now the game is dead, and those people are nowhere to be found. They're literally nowhere to be found. So, you know where they are? Actually, we do know where they are. They're in Marathon right now. You know, so what are we doing, bro? They're just going to move on to the next one. You killed your game to listen to these fucking idiots. Anyway, Little Jim's Halo with it too. Atomic Heart showed its final DLC. Really? It's still putting out DLC? That's amazing. Darren Soto with a 5. And finally, cherry on the top. They say they don't care about the numbers on their Steam form. Yeah, I remember that article. Remember when they said they don't care about the Steam numbers, that they don't need a big player base in order for them to stay afloat, and then lo and behold, they're dead. they're dead. Like, yeah, clearly you need that. So, you know what's crazy? So I just searched, right? I searched HIGHGUARD didn't flop, right? I searched HIGHGUARD didn't flop, and I put it into the AI to see what the AI would say. And the AI flat out said that HIGHGUARD was not a massive hit, but it also wasn't an outright flop. It performed in line with many mid-tier competitive shooters. Bro, what? No, it did not. The AI is flat out lying for this fucking game. That's crazy, bro. You just gonna straight up lie like that, AI? I see you. I see you, AI. That's crazy, man. Anyway, let's continue. We got Leon with 25 smackaroos. Look at Leon, man. Holy. Here we go! Mucha lucha, mucha lucha. It's the way of life. Mucha lucha. He says, hey, playing Reloaded can't be any worse than playing Resident Evil Requiem. Oh, damn. Damn, Leon. It's like that, bro. It's like that. Fuck, man. Where's my clip? Damn, bro. That is that's rough. That's rough. But I also understand. Holy shit. All right, well, I appreciate the 25. I appreciate the 25. Thank you so much. Melodic Method with another $20. Here we go! Mucha lucha, mucha lucha. It's the way of life. Mucha lucha. He says, you fixed the microphone. Yes, because you guys kept felting me over and over and over again about the microphone. And then today, I end up watching Leon stream, and fucking Leaflet has her microphone backwards, or it looks like it was backwards anyway. So I'm over here like, you guys aren't giving Leaflet shit for potentially having a backwards fucking microphone, but here I am getting shit every day. So you know what? I nerd rage. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I nerd rage I was in a raging mood, okay? Over the last 24 to 48 hours, I've been in a very raging mood. So I decided, you know what? If I'm going to rage about the computer, then I'm going to rage about the fucking microphone. So I just fixed it. I fixed it. And I added some decals. I added AMD to it. I added some waifu decals to it, you know? It is what it is. Leaf is a cute slime. She can do that. What the fuck? I guess. Whatever. But no, I like this microphone though. I like the color coding on it. It's pretty cool. And the waifus are cool too. But thank you, Melodic Method. I appreciate that, brother. Sir Lloyd's with a 1-9 new PC. I know that wallet's aching. Yeah, it's a little painful. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a little painful. But you know what? Hey, it's all good. It's all good. It's a write-off. At least that's what I kept telling myself when I swiped the card. I was like, fuck. I was like, it's a write-off. It's a write-off. It's a write-off. Swipe. It's a write-off. Oh man, so funny, but so true. We got a Dare Soto with a 5 says everyone's waiting for Jeff Keighley. His apology in 48 hours. Bro, he owes all of us an apology. Jeff Keighley needs to wake the fuck up. He needs to wake the fuck up and apologize, bro. You gave us 48 hours and said we were going to be apologizing to you. You got 48 hours to apologize to us, you son of a bitch. You better apologize to us. Twisted Master with a 5. If Hypno becomes a microphone, when does it become apparent? You know, Twisted Master. You know. New microphone is still gay, you know? It's fine. I'm not going to nerd rage again. I've already nerd raged enough as it is. Kang with a 499. What's this new PC? And here I thought you were Israelite. Yeah, apparently I'm an Israelite. I appreciate that. Sir Loins with a 499. The Chinese didn't pay Jeff enough. Now High Guard is By Guard, Y Guard, and the Sky Guard and the Floydinator. What the fuck is that? That's crazy. Odin Dark with a 5. If Crash smoked weed, what strand would he smoke? Hash. This is so bad. I don't even want to finish it. But I have to. Hash Bandicoot. You know, the internet was a mistake. The internet was a mistake. Kang with a 199. Don't new Blackstreet me. I definitely said no homo. Bro, it's kind of gay, man. It's kind of gay. Trey Burkhalter with a 5. Kind of funny that I bred chaos when I fuck the rules. More chaos. Why key can't unlock a door? A turkey. You are literally the Joker. And then Dart Dimos with a 99.99 Red Boy. Here we go! Mucha lucha, mucha lucha. It's the way of life. Mucha lucha. He says, I heard Gingers play that funky music, Hypnotic. You got it, my man.
It's a Red Boy hyper banger, bitches. Let's bring the ladies in.
Thank you so much, Dart Dimos. I appreciate that. Everything is going into the PC recovery fund. So I appreciate it, Dart. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. Shoguth with a 5. New system tax. Glad you're back. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. That means a lot to me, bro. Robin 10 with a 5. Puff, puff, Paz. Don't fuck up the rotation. Just simping this stream. Thank you. I appreciate that, Rob 10. Shout out to you, my man. Sir Loins with a 99 says, nerd. Yeah, I apologize for anybody I might have lost in the conversation when we were having our tech talk. I could see some of the comments where people were like, what are we talking about? But then I saw other comments where people were like, oh, yeah, I know what that's about. So, yeah, I apologize. I could get a little nerdy sometimes, you know, for somebody who's apparently never played games before and has, you know, never used the PC before. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, you know, the typical nonsense. Thank you, Sir Loins. And then for another 99, it says, but did you try turning it on, off and on again? You know, technically I did. Technically I did. Yeah. Kang, what a 189 nerd rage at Micro Center. Go off, King. Hey, listen. Sometimes you just have to nerd rage, bro. It is what it is. You just have to nerd rage, man. Robin 10 became a member all on his own. Thank you, Robin 10. Appreciate that, dude. Welcome to the Bigot Army. We got Andros the Warrior High Alpha with a 5. I wonder who would win in a fight. Godzilla versus Monstro the Whale and Kong versus Monster the Whale from Pinocchio. Can you imagine? I mean, technically, just use AI and you can make it real. You could make it real right now. Hypnotic Rapture with a 2. You bought your PC at the worst possible time, sir. A business doesn't stop just because it's not the right time to buy parts. That's just the truth of it, right? Like I couldn't say, oh, okay, let me just deal with this fucking nonsense for another year or two, hoping that prices go down. And then with the eventual reality that prices don't go down, I would have dealt with this for another year. And even if prices do go down, it doesn't fucking matter because being able to continue to work is more important than waiting for the prices to go down. You know what I'm saying? And again, I understand my situation is different. My situation is different. I totally get that. Again, I don't speak for everybody. I can only speak for myself. But for me, being able to work at maximum capacity is way more important than anything else. Kang with 489, bro, didn't build a PC. He built an absolute monster. Your old graphics card, though. Yeah, my friend's gonna enjoy that one, I'm sure. Waiting for Sweetie with a 10. Make sure you keep up the motherboard and CPU news on that motherboard. Lately, Asus BIOS has been frying AMD 9000 CPUs. I will. I actually have. It's what the fuck you call this shit? The God, what is it called? Asus Driver Hub, where it constantly checks drivers for anything Asus related, and pretty much all my parts are Asus ROG, PSU, motherboard. Fuck. What else am I forgetting? PSU motherboard. It's all Asus. My case is Asus. Why not keep using the 4090? Because I have the 5090. And in theory, in my mind, what I wanted to do was have a PC that wouldn't require me to necessarily part out my old PC. So if I wanted to technically utilize that second PC for like a backup or something, then I could have that option. But I pretty much decided not to do that. So I could just sell it. You know, I could just sell it and be fine. We got Monkey Man with a 2. Can the new rig run Crisis? No, it can't. Sir Lloyd's with a 499. ADHD diagnoses are at an all-time high. I just wanted to hear you try to pronounce diagnoses. Diagnoses. Is it diagnoses or diagnoses? Isn't it diagnoses? Twisted Master with a 2. Congrats on the new Super PC. Thank you, Twisted Master. Appreciate that. We're almost done, boys. We got a Terra Salto with a 5. Looks like Hypno needs to get a new table for his new PC so it can fit under it. No, it fits. It fits. It's fine. It's all good. Felstaff with a 5. Hearing Hypno say the specs of his new PC, I could hear Tim Taylor grunting. That's crazy. Yamato with a 2. Not even Hypnotic can save HIGHGUARD today. Nor would I want to. Gray Soul for 8 months. All near future AAA releases will burn. And I'm glad I get to watch it. I hope y'all get some popcorn and watch with me. Should be a good time. Sirloins, thank you for 8 months, by the way. Sirloins with a 10. Jeff, I'm too busy cashing Chinese checks to apologize. Pretty much. Winnie for Sweetie becomes a member all on his own. Shout out to Winnie for Sweetie. Thank you so much. Magnum Norse with a 5. Hypnotic is not autistic. He only spends 99% of his time insulting autistic people. Sure. Let's go with that. Tiger King with 189. You can't make dill bread without good dildo. That's crazy, bro. That is insane that you really wanted me to say dildo so bad that you spelled it out as dildo. That's insane. That's insane. But I'll give you a cheer for that. 23 months of legendary status. Holy shit. He says almost 2 damn years. That's crazy, bro. Thank you so much, James Opp, man. 23 years of legendary status, bro. Thank you, man. That's amazing. Holy shit. One more month, my guy. One more month. All right, let's check Rumble. We got Crash Collins gifting a membership over on Rumble. And then we got Crash Collins gifting another membership on Rumble. We got Raza gifting another membership over on Rumble. Thank you so much. Mystic Vegeta with $1 says, well, Hypno, and all 3 things Val Kilmer had that I don't. His good looks, his talent, and throat cancer. ENT doctor called early and I'm all good. They removed that. Hey! Mystic Vegeta's cancer-free. Oh, it's a good night now, boys. It's a good night now, boys. Holy shit. Mystic Vegeta's cancer-free. That is fucking awesome, brother. That is awesome. Let's get some cheers in the chat. Let's get something. Anything. That's awesome. Thank you for the update, man. Holy fuck. That's amazing. Dude, I got goosebumps. It's great, man. I'm actually really happy to hear that. That's awesome, dude. Fuck yeah. Sean Sawyer with $1. Hello, Hypno. Have you seen the Real Game Awards yet? If so, what are your thoughts? I have not, actually. I've been so busy. Just like updating drivers, making sure like everything's ready to go and run. Like I've just been unbelievably busy. If you're not going to react to see who won 19 out of 20 categories in RGA, hail the 199. I had no plans to, but I was going to watch it later. I literally haven't been able to, but I appreciate it, man. Your mic is forward. Please correct this, Toradol, you son of a bitch. A Genetic Spore, what a 5 says, for your Hypnotic brand soothing butt cream, since you got bent over today in Neo. I did not get bent over in Neo. I was severely underleveled. I'm 20 levels under, okay? 20 levels under, and I still beat the boss. Crash Collins with a membership again. Thank you, Crash Collins. I appreciate that. Let me keep scrolling down. Great Ape with $1. Hypno, I know you use your computer every day, so I get building a new one, but somebody should at least give a replacement CPU. Might take weeks or longer, though. It's fine. Gray the Merchant with $1. Welcome to the side of AMD CPU, Hypno. Yes, by the way, guys, I forgot to mention. This is the first AMD processor that I have ever had, ever, in my entire life. I have never had an AMD processor. I've always had Intel. So this is pretty monumental. Just want to make it very clear. It's pretty monumental. He says, also, getting a new PC is like getting a new Gundam. Your RAM is 64 or 96. Also, been there, done that. Got me a hand-me-down to the last 3 years. I'm actually 128 gigs of RAM. So I'm neither 64 or 96. But yeah, this is my first ever AMD processor. Somebody's asking which processor. I said it earlier, but I'll just say it again. It's an AMD Ryzen 9 9950 X3D. So it's gonna be a good time. I'm excited. Crash Collins with a membership. Thank you, Crash Collins. Appreciate that. Adair Soto with $1 says the reason why Hypno, because she's a woman and you're a man and you got a lot of guys here. Favoritism, VTubers. She's an adorable slime. Oh, you're talking about what do you call it? You're talking about Leaflet. That makes sense. I try my best. T-Jap with 808 says this is tier. Wait, what? We're at tier 2 already? Holy shit. Shout out to you guys. That is insanity that we are at tier 2 before we even started. That's actually really helpful, though. I appreciate it. That is fuck, man. We got 578 tier 1s in a row, and we got 269. Ayo, 69 tier 2s in a row. Damn, bro. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. And last but not least, we got the legend Mystic Vegeta with a 2. Says thanks all beyond appreciated. Hey, man. I am sincerely super fucking happy to hear that, dude. Shout out to you, bro. And then we got a Dare Salto with a 2. And also, Hypno, your mic is okay, I guess. You know what, man? At least somebody likes it. Thank you. Because not many people are complimenting it today. It makes me sad. All right. Are we ready for the content, boys? Number 1, like the fucking stream. If there's any stream that you're going to like, it's this one today. Stop being hate watchers. It's okay if you're going to hate watch, but goddamn, every once in a while, like the stream, you bastards. All right, today we're going to be starting off with a video game that I cannot wait to play. I cannot wait to play this game. I am so excited for this game. Hold on, let me make sure. Give me a second. Let me make sure everything's working properly. I am so excited for this game. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the greatest game of all time. This is going to be greater than even Expedition 33. And it's rated E for entitled. I can't wait, boys. I can't wait. Let's watch together the greatest game. I'm Griffcast in this game. Absolutely. Yamato. Absolutely, I am Griffcast in this game. 100%. Here we go.
Sorry, we're all out of half and half.
can only do an exchange.
No, breadsticks are extra.
I'm sorry, ma'am. That's our policy.
The music, yo, the music is so perfect because I really think like this. I think when Karens go to do their thing, right, whatever that may be, their Karening thing, whenever they go to do it, I feel like in their own mind they'd have this like ancient music that's playing in the background that makes them feel like the most highest of the high, morally superior being on the planet that just has to go tell somebody else that they're inferior. So I feel like this is so good. Let's continue. Oh yes, the live. No, wait, yes. Bro, this is so accurate. This is so accurate. Live, laugh, love. If any of you guys know a Karen online, you'll know that in their bio, they always have some form of like super fake positive message. Live, laugh, love, or what's the other one they always do? It's like I don't know. It's some fucking fake ass shit. And then they have it in their house too. A lot of the time. Oh, here's a good one. They always have positive vibes only. They'll have like positive vibes only on the in their bio. Like, yeah, we're only about positive vibes here. And then it's like they turn into psycho bitches. Hold on. Why is it not working? Oh shit. Yeah, that is, bro. I can't wait to play this. You can't sit here and tell me that you don't want to play this game. I absolutely want to play this game. This brings back the sense of humor in gaming that has been lost by people that co-opted the gaming industry that are literally like this. That's the sad part. There are yes, I know this game is making fun of Karens, but the truth is that Karens have invaded the gaming space and tried to make everybody feel bad for being gamers. Anita Sarkeesian is probably one of the biggest Karens out of all of them. She purposefully invaded the gaming space and tried to make you all feel bad for liking the games that you liked and then pretended to be a gamer the entire time. So I think it's pretty cool. It seems like one of those games that you just play, just to be silly. You play for fun. Destructible environments, that looks cool. The graphic style is very Pixar, but I think it's going to be awesome. So regardless, I'm definitely playing this game. No doubts about it. The game is called Karen. If you want to wishlist it, I think it's available on Steam, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check. I'll check right now. I'm pretty sure it is. I haven't got to actually wishlist it yet myself. So let's see. Karen is on Steam. Let's go. I'm linking it right now in the chat. If you guys want to wishlist it, by all means, go ahead. I put it both on YouTube and on Rumble. You guys can wishlist it. It says coming soon. The developer and the publisher is called Sauce Studios. Never heard of that. What's up, Byron Roxas? How you doing, man? All right, let's continue. Let's get out of this. I just wanted to play that because that was pretty fucking funny, to be honest with you. All right. First short topic of the day. Well, hold on really quick. We got Mr. Spanglish with a 189. For fuck's sakes, hashtag vote Yagami. Yiger 2028. Thank you, Mrs. Spanglish. Appreciate that. Let's talk about the hypocrisy of gaming urinalism. And what am I talking about? Well, guys, we have another example of rules for thee, but not for me, right? So we discussed the other day about rules for thee, but not for me, regarding Resident Evil and how all these people, and by people, I mean women and gay men, were all gooning over Leon. And it even got to the point where it was super awkward, and somebody at Kotaku decided to admit that they were on anti-HIV medication in order to get digged down by other men. It was a very interesting admission, but I mean, it is what it is. Well, apparently we have yet another one where we have from PC Gamer, Stop the Clock, Resident Evil Requiem's first sexy Leon mod hits Nexus mods just 4 days, 11 hours, and 23 minutes after launch. I'm glad we can all share this moment. Now, apparently, they are celebrating a sexualized mod for Leon. Now, you guys know where I stand with this stuff. I do not care if you want to mod your game in this fashion. It means absolutely nothing to me whatsoever. What I care about is the hypocrisy behind all this. If you are going to be the same outlets that were writing articles about how terrible the Gunnar mods for Eve from Stellar Blade were, well, then I have to then call you out on this and ask you, why are you celebrating this when you just complained about this not even that long ago? You know? But we all know that consistency is not exactly their strong point, and they don't consider this to be problematic because, well, this is safe horny, right? This is appeasing their interests, right? When you have the woman with nice big tits and a nice big ass being sexualized, it's problematic for them for a couple of reasons. Number one, either they're not into women, which is exactly what the Kotaku journalist is going through, or they are women and they feel inferior to the woman that looks much hotter than they do. So they have to make you feel bad for preferring the hot woman over them. But in this scenario, nope, it's perfectly fine. You can sexualize Leon all you want, and it's no problem whatsoever. Few men, fictional or otherwise, has spin kicked their way into the hearts as many of the thirsty internet admirers as Leon S. Kennedy, and given his recent upgrade to hot uncle status, thanks to the devoted efforts of the women on Resident Evil Requiem dev team, which, by the way, if there was a hot female character that was decided by a bunch of men on the development team, do you think they would be celebrating it? Absolutely not. Do you think they would be promoting it? Absolutely not. The only reason why they're promoting it and celebrating it is because a woman did it. That is the only reason why they're doing that. Otherwise, this would not be a thing. We know that's the case because they constantly have demonized hot, sexy female characters that were most likely made by male developers. And what they would always say is that, oh, this is a character that was made by a man that's never seen a woman before. They said that about the Shift Up CEO over at Stellar Blade, and meanwhile, his wife literally was one of the people that designed Eve. But apparently, he's never seen a woman before. I'm sure she never seen a woman before either. But regardless, this level of hypocrisy is just fucking ridiculous, bro. And again, they'll be so disingenuous about it. They'll say, "Oh, you just hate gay people. Oh, you just hate women. You're a misogynist. That's why you have a problem with this. You're a homophobe. That's why you have a." It's literally none of that, and they know it's none of that. But that's the angle they take because they don't want to get called out on their bullshit, which we already know this is their bullshit. And I think what this is too, I think this is PC Gamer, Lincoln Carpenter, whoever the fuck this is, sounds like an AI journalist. Yeah, this is definitely an AI journalist. Looks like it anyway. I think that this is PC Gamer's attempt to try to get the lightning in the bottle, which was the Requiem HIV story from Kotaku. I think this is them trying to mimic it in their own way by doing rage bait to try to get people to click their website because their websites are fucking dead. All right, their websites are dead and they're being replaced by AI. There was just a recent round of layoffs at all the major news outlets, even Eurogamer. They're getting felted out there. They're being replaced by AI, and they're desperately trying to prove to their higher-ups that they don't have to be replaced by AI. Look, boss, I could get you a lot of impressions. Oh, yeah? What really good gaming news story did you write? I wrote about how I'm on HIV medication, and I want Leon to rail me because obviously that's being a great journalist over at Kotaku. It's crazy, man. Hey, what's up, Tosi? How you doing? So, anyway, guys, it's an embarrassment at this point. And you know what? I'm curious because they tend to delete stuff. Hold on, let me see. Gunnar mods. Let's see. Let's see what happens when you search Gunnar mods. Oh, here we go. Oh, look. The first one over at PC Gamer. Gooner Game of the Year Stellar Blade mods are 41% smut, ensuring gamers will never see the light of heaven. It is apparently always possible for there to be less clothing. This is an article written by Joshua Wolins over at PC Gamer, complaining about the mods from Stellar Blade and how the majority of them, or almost half of them, are all, not safe for work mods. It's fucking insane, bro. Like, what are we doing here? So, anyway, he says, now look, I have no issue with what adults do in the privacy of their own home. You clearly do. Otherwise, you wouldn't be complaining about it. If you want to turn your copy of any game into an overstimulating carnival of omnipresent erotic delights, please do so with my blessing. But I'm a tad mystified. I do wonder what kind of lifestyle is it leads a person to turn a video game main menu into hardcore porn. Oh, really? I wonder if you're asking the same question of the journalist over at PC Gamer who literally just wrote an article gooning over Leon, doing the same exact thing. It's like very obvious. At some point, are you so inured to sexuality that you have to crave it into every available crevice to feel anything? I don't know. Are you asking the same question of your journalist who just wrote the same thing? Clearly not, right? Like, let's be real. Clearly not. Would you not find more fulfillment if the erotic were less ubiquitous, more rare, more precious? At least we'll have Thomas the Tank Engine mods. Bro, this guy is absolutely coping. He's coping. Oh, my God. So, again, guys, this is just another example, right, of pure hypocrisy from the gaming media as they put out an article saying one thing and then another article saying another, back and forth, back and forth. It's just such a fucking joke, boys. That's really all I got to say about it. It's such a joke. And at the end of the day, man, we all know this is why they're being replaced. And they're doing this because they need to get maximum impressions. They are on a time limit. They're on a time limit, guys. I know you guys understand that. They're on a time limit, meaning that they have very little time left before they can actually convince their higher-ups that they don't have to be replaced by AI. And if they don't convince them, well, they're going to be replaced by AI. It's already happened to multiple websites. All they have now is one AI editor, and that's it. The AIs are doing all the articles. There is no more journalists anymore. They're felted. They're gone. They're cooked. It's over. All right, let's continue. Let me X that out really quick. We had, I think, a super chat or a member chat. Let me see. We got Shizuka with a 1 in 9 Leon mod. So fat phobia is out the window. I guess so. Valkyria Winter for 11 months. 11 months plus I'm a heavy gooner modder. Fuat time. Did you mean to say Fuda time? You probably meant to say Fuda time, didn't you? But you were so busy gooning that you misspelled Futa. Or is Fuat something that I don't know about? I'm going to assume it's Fuda. Thank you for 11 months, man. One more month, and you are a year. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, let's continue, boys. Let's check Rumble. Rumble, what do we got? Anything? We got Torinol with a 5 on Rumble. I maintain that anytime a news story makes the news, rather than world events outside the journalism industry making news, someone has screwed up. That's facts. That's facts, 100%. All right, guys, are you ready for a follow-up to one of the most insane stories of the year? Are you guys ready for this? I don't know if you're ready for this. I don't even know if I'm ready for this. So I wanted to talk about this because I heard rummaging of this happening, but apparently, like, it's official now that, I see multiple outlets talking about it. But we got to follow up on the Mind's Eye story, okay? Now, let me give you some context because you might have forgotten, and I don't blame you for forgetting because, well, nobody cares about Mind's Eye, right? Let's be real. So, Mind's Eye Studio has now claimed that it has overwhelming evidence of organized espionage and corporate sabotage that somehow made its game bad, but is apparently also laying off more people. Now, if you guys are... Oh, my God. I still remember this character, bro. Wow. Anyway, if you guys don't remember, I'm going to give you a quick rundown really fast. The Mind's Eye developer, the person, Leslie, whatever his name is, Leslie Benzies, he made a claim that he had proof that his game was externally and internally sabotaged by a company that was paying $1 million total to multiple journalists and multiple streamers to essentially tank his game and to try to get him to fail. Okay. He said he had proof of this. He said he was sending out legal paperwork. The lawsuits was going to happen. All this shit, right? None of that has happened. Like literally none of that has happened so far. And now he's doubling down. And mind you, I don't think it's Leslie just doubling down. He apparently left the company, supposedly temporarily, but I don't think it's temporary. And now we got the CEO, the new CEO, Mark Gerhardt, basically doubling down on it. So the CEO of Mind's Eye developer Builder Rocket Boy says the studio now has overwhelming evidence of organized espionage and corporate sabotage. Do you guys remember the story with Ashes of Creation and how it's gotten to be extremely sus with that video game and how it's just one big massive scam led by Steven? I'm starting to believe, or I'm starting to get the feeling that there is something very similar happening with this game. Because for them to be going this hard, to go with this insane story for a video game that nobody liked, I don't know, bro. I feel like this is them trying to convince investors, whoever invested in this game. I think they're doing this to try to convince them that the game was good, but it's because of outside reasons as to why the game failed. They don't want to take responsibility. There's something really weird going on with this. I can't quite put my finger on it yet, but I'm telling you right now, don't be surprised if in like 6 months to a year, we hear some crazy shit about this whole game being a scam. But anyway, so they said that it torpedoed the game's launch and is pursuing legal action as a result. I can't wait to see this. Unfortunately, the enduring impact of those underhanded actions means the studio is being forced to impose another round of layoffs. As leaders, we take responsibilities for the outcomes of our projects and the decisions that follow. According to Gerhardt wrote in a message posted to LinkedIn, at the same time, the launch period was affected by factors beyond normal operational challenges and competitive environment. Sure. Over the past months, we have been working with external partners and legal advisors to investigate the criminal activity that took place around our launch. That work has taken far longer than expected, but it has now resulted in overwhelming evidence of organized espionage and corporate sabotage affecting Mind's Eye. Because this matter is moving towards prosecution, we cannot share the full details publicly yet. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to say this, okay? At this point, if they don't sue anybody, I'm not believing a single fucking thing. I'm sorry. Like, you got, and even if they do sue somebody, it doesn't mean that they're the ones telling the truth. It just means they have the money to pursue legal action against those that might not have the money. So it doesn't necessarily mean anything. But the reason why I said I will more so believe them, because then you're going to have the court documents and maybe we'll see exactly what the supposed proof is. But as of right now, there's no proof. Like, where's the proof? Where's the sources? Where is that? You have no proof right now. So I don't know, man. This is quite interesting. 1 million euro was spent on a smear campaign targeting Mind's Eye from a very big American company. They're purposely not being specific because I guess they don't want to warn that company. I don't know. But anyway, he said that it was a concerted effort by unnamed parties to trash the game, which included bot farms posting negative comments and dislikes. Oh, so all the negativity, all the bad reviews, all the bad comments, all the dislikes, that was just bot farms, guys. Yeah, it wasn't real. None of it was real. It was all bot farms. You know, the game, it was me. No, it was not me. It was not me. I'm the one that platinumed the game. What do you mean it was me? I played the game for 10, 11 hours and platinumed the fucking game. Don't yell at me, okay? Anyway, so I don't know. I think this is going to be interesting. We'll see how this goes. And I would be very curious again, because I don't know if they would actually pursue legal action. The reason why I don't think they're going to pursue legal action is because that's going to open themselves up to potential discovery of their own nonsense. And I don't know if they're going to really want to go through that. I don't know if people are going to really like, do you really want to open yourself up to that? I just really don't think that's going to happen. So John D says, are you still the only one who platinumed the game? I'm actually curious what the percentage of on that. I wonder what the percentage is on that. Hey, shout out to Crash Collins with the membership. Thank you, brother. Let me check really quick. What's the percentage on platinum for Mind's Eye. If I check SteamDB, let me check SteamDB. Hold on. Uno momento, por favor. Let's see what this is. So if you go to SteamDB, you go to Mind's Eye, right? And you click Mind's Eye, you go to charts. All right, what's this looking like? Let's see. Let's bring it up on the screen so we could do this together. Mind's Eye. You could go to achievements. You scroll down. Oh, man. I am the top 5% of gamers, boys. Let's go. Top 5%, man. Holy shit. Wow. So, yeah, only 4.6% of players have platinum Mind's Eye. So, hey, I'm excited. I'm excited. Top 5%, I'll take it. I'll take it. But no, in all seriousness, all jokes aside, this story with Mind's Eye has been a hell of a journey. Where, I mean, how long ago did this game come out? Let's see. I forgot. I have completely burned this game out of my brain. 9 months ago. 9 months ago, this game came out, and within 9 months, we went from lots of hype, GTA killer, to complete and utter flop, and then conspiracy, espionage, sabotage, corporate sabotage, and now lawsuits, all within 9 months. That's a lot for 9 months. So, hey, I'm going to continue to follow up on this. Anytime I see information about this, I will let you guys know. But at this point, I think without a lawsuit or without any kind of, prosecution, as they say, there's really not much for us to really cover at this point. I think that's it. They could keep saying this until they're blue in the face, but it really doesn't fucking matter unless you have proof. So, this game had hype. Yes, this game, no, it really did. It really did. Did you guys forget that? This game had a lot of hype from GTA Shills. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding, bro. The amount of comments, listen, I'll never forget it. The amount of comments that I got on my Mind's Eye videos from GTA Shills, they were like, this is going to be the next greatest thing. They were sincerely telling me that. The moment I would criticize Mind's Eye and I was like, hey, there's a lot of red flags with this game, I got so many comments from people that are like, you're just a fucking hater. This is coming from Lensley Benzies. This game is going to be amazing. It's the GTA killer. And I'm like, okay. Okay. I guess we'll see when it comes out. I don't know, man. Interesting situation. I'll say the least. Copium overdose should be an emoji. It should be. It absolutely should be. Speedy Cake for 5 months. My older sister has a live, laugh, toaster bat sign hanging on her kitchen wall. Oh, man. Oh, man. Run for the hills, bro. Old and Dark for a 2. Build a conspiracy boy. True. That's basically what it is. All right. We're fully caught up. Let's X out of the Mind's Eye story. That's a pretty funny one. A really fast story. Ubisoft has confirmed that Assassin's Creed Black Flag, the remake, is real. And it is actually happening. But apparently they are going to be removing the number 4 from the game. So it's just going to be called Assassin's Creed Black Flag Remake. They're not going to call it Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag Remake. Kind of strange. I don't know why that is. But just so you guys are aware, they have officially confirmed it. This has been... Peace out, Weedy for Sweetie. This has been rumored for the longest time. It's been leaked for the longest time. And now we have an official confirmation. So there you go. For those of you that are curious about that. Now let's talk about... Okay, so we got 2 big stories left. Is it 2? Yeah, it's 2. Okay, 2 big stories left. The first big story is going to be about the exclusivity with Sony. The big story is going to be about HIGHGUARD. So let's cover both big stories right now and take care of all that nonsense. So let's do that. Hold on. Let me bring this up really quick. And let's get it going. Let's get it going. All right. So I don't know if you guys saw this comment. This is something that's been going around for a while, but it has been rumored. Although now the story is going crazy. At first, it really wasn't going crazy when Jason Schreier was the one who basically started this entire rumor. But now the story is going extra crazy because everybody's quoting Bloomberg, right? So Bloomberg is trying to claim that they have insider sources, anonymous sources, right? They're pulling the whole anonymous sources thing, which, by the way, I thought gaming urinalists didn't want to do that. I thought that was not allowed. I thought anonymous sources was not a thing. But I guess when they do it, it's okay, right? Because they totally vet their sources. Anyway, so according to the rumor from Bloomberg that everybody is currently spreading out there right now, they're trying to say that PlayStation is going to be pulling out from the PC platform, and they are no longer going to be releasing their single-player games on PC. Okay, so right off the bat, when this was first dropped, I said that I don't see why they would do this. Sony has made, now granted, compared to their own platform, it is obviously not going to be nowhere near as much. And why would it be? That wouldn't make any sense. Why would it be anywhere close, considering that you just started putting out games on PC not that long ago? And by the time you put out your single-player games on PC, it's usually a year or two after the games come out, right? So doesn't really make sense. But anyway, according to PC Gamer, they really thought that this was an insult. So please, for the love of God, do not laugh while you are watching this video. Let's try to be respectful. They said goodbye to Ghost of Yotei on PC. Sony is U-turning on its let's put our games on PC strategy and bunkering back down with console exclusive, says Bloomberg. Now, I know you guys are devastated. I know you're devastated. Listen, the moment I heard that I would not be able to play Ghost of Yotei on PC, honestly, I shed a tear. I did shed a tear. I'm not kidding. Stop fucking laughing. I see you guys laughing in the chat. I see you laughing in the comments. I'm not laughing. I was very sad at the revelation of no Ghost of Antifa. I'm sorry, not Antifa. I keep saying that. Ghost of Yotei on PC. I was very sad. Okay, so I shed a tear. All right. But it's unfortunately something that I'm just going to have to live with. I know. It's rough. Listen, we can't get everything in life, okay? The PC platform has been felting damn near everybody. We can't get everything, all right? So, listen, Ghost of Yotei not on PC, but apparently there are other video games that were already in line to come out on PC that are still going to come out on PC. For example, Dead Stranding 2, that's coming out on PC, okay? The new Kenna, what do you call it? The sequel for that game. That game's coming out on PC, even though it's like a PlayStation thing, regardless. And there's other PlayStation games that are coming on PC too. Now, apparently, this does not include live service games. Live service games are still going to be coming out on PC. Guys, can I be honest with you? Let me be honest with you, okay? I personally believe that this is all bullshit. I do. I think that somebody out there is trying to will this into existence. I don't know why that is. I don't know how. But I think that this is absolute fucking malarkey. All right? The reason why is because it's very difficult for you to go back on something like this. This is like Game Pass going back on day one games. Can you imagine if Game Pass removed day one games from their platform after spending years doing it? Why the fuck would anybody pay for Game Pass when that was the entire point? Right, so at this point, if you killed your exclusivity to release on PC to make extra money, which you absolutely were. I don't care what the Sony shills tell you. At the end of the day, $2 billion between PC and Xbox, I think it was more than that. I think it was like $2.5 billion with almost $2 billion coming from PC. You're not going to walk away from $2 billion when you're already maintaining your money on PlayStation. It's not like they're losing money by releasing their games on PC. They're just making more money. So the only way that this would make sense is if for somebody over at PlayStation, some executive in their mind thought to themselves, if we remove games from PC, we're going to sell more PlayStation 6 consoles, which is that's the only thing that I could see this happening for. Because we all know the PlayStation 6 is going to be coming out within a few years. So you might as well get people to start getting ready now or getting used to exclusivity again now. So by the time PlayStation 6 comes out, they'll believe that the only way to play the games they want to play is by getting a PlayStation. Otherwise, there's no other point in doing this. You're literally just giving up money at this point just to go back to exclusivity when it wasn't costing you much money to put it on PC anyway. Now, I do kind of find it a little bit funny that the one video game that they're supposedly not going to be releasing on PC is going to be one of the most controversial video games that Steam numbers would have revealed the lies that have been getting told about Ghosts of Yotei. Right? Because they're trying to convince you for over a year now, almost a year now, that Ghosts of Yotei is the #1 game in the world. That everybody and their mother loves this game, that they're buying this game, and everybody this is like as good as the previous one, if not better. But if this game would have released on Steam, the Steam numbers you would not have been able to hide. So I kind of find it interesting that Ghosts of Yotei is the one that's not releasing on PC. It makes you wonder, why is that? I can see Sony saying, you know what? It's not worth our reputation. Let's not release this game on PC. We don't have to. We don't need it. We could just skip this one. I could see them saying that. I can also find it funny that they're not releasing Sorrows apparently on PC. Oh my God. I know you guys are just absolutely flabbergasted by that. I know. Listen, I already shed a tear at the mere thought of not being able to play Ghosts of Yotei on PC. Now you're telling me I can't fucking play Sorrows on PC? Bro, what am I going to play? What am I going to play? I can't play anything. Obviously, I'm being sarcastic, right? I'm being sarcastic. Now, here's the funny thing. Now, I don't know the PlayStation catalog like that. I can only go by what the internet tells me. But according to the internet, when you Google it, PlayStation has about over 1,100 games in their catalog spread across their entire platform, right? So that's like, PS Plus, their store, indie games, AAA games, whatever, right? PlayStation 4 games. It's about 1,100 games, a little over 1,100 games on their catalog. I don't know how to tell the PlayStation shows this because, I swear to God, if you look at some of the comments, and we're going to go over some of the comments in a second. If you look at some of the comments, people really think that PlayStation games are the only games. They think that without PlayStation games, PC has nothing. All right. I'm going to tell it to you like this. And shout out to Cold Classic Cage, who says it perfectly, by the way. I'm going to tell it to you like this. PlayStation has a little over 1,100 games in their entire catalog. Last year on Steam, there was over 20,000 video games released. 20,000. If you were to remove, let's say, 10,000 and say that 10,000 are shovelware bullshit, you still have 10,000 video games. Even if you were to remove 15,000 video games and say that they're all shovelware, you still have 5,000 video games that have released on PC in just 1 year. You're talking about the entire catalog being a little over 1,100 video games on PlayStation? If that's true, you're not even close, bro. It's not even close. So to all the people who are like, oh, without PlayStation, PC's dead. Are you serious, bro? There's really people out there that are saying that. And I'm fucking crying laughing every time I see somebody say this. And I don't have to even pay to play them online, which is amazing, by the way. So anyway, Cold Classic Cage says, day one PC players are getting Crimson Desert, Phantom Blade Zero, all great games, by the way, Kenna Scars of Cosmora, and Stellar Blade 2. PC players are fine. We don't need to brag about taking games away from other players in order to see value in PC. Inevitably, gaming is still going in the direction of PC. So I agree with what she's saying completely. Essentially, it's weird to me that the PlayStation fanboys feel like in order for their box to be worth the maximum amount, they need to exclude other people from being able to play their game because they have no faith in their console. Because the truth is that PC has been growing exponentially every single year to the point where now it dwarfs consoles. And even Steam's concurrent user base is vastly ahead of every other user base with the exception of Nintendo. It's only a little bit ahead of Nintendo. So it's weird to me that they feel like they have to take that away from people. But I mean, that's just what it is. Like it's a console war thing. Like we're going right back to the console wars. We're going right back to people saying we need to take this away in order for us to be winning this imaginary fucking war or something like that. Like you'll have people that are like, well, I bought a PlayStation, so I want to make sure that I get exclusives Otherwise, you know, it is what it is. So I'm gonna tell you too, like this, for the weird Sony boys that are out there, you can play your PlayStation. I hope you enjoy it. But if you think that anybody is crying at the fact that we're not going to be able to play Ghosts of Yotei on PC, or Sorrows on PC, or even fucking Wolverine, I even said I'm not playing Wolverine until it comes out on PC. If it doesn't come out on PC, I guess I'm not playing Wolverine. I don't need to make the content that bad. I know there's some people out there that absolutely will play on PlayStation just to get the content out there. I don't give a fuck. I have other video games that I can review. Viewers or no viewers, it doesn't mean anything to me. I don't care. Doesn't mean a fucking thing. So I don't know, man. I think that this is pretty hilarious. And I do think it's fairly bullshit. I honestly just can't see a world where this is real. And there's one more thing that I will say, which is my own post here, where I quote tweeted Charlie Intel talking about this whole thing. And by the way, this is all unverified. People are literally running with this right now on social media as if this is true. And nobody from PlayStation has verified any of these comments. None of them whatsoever. Tiger King says viewer numbers don't matter like Steam numbers. Nope. Viewer numbers don't matter in terms of me deciding what video game I'm going to play or not. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying they don't matter in the grand scheme of things, but I'm not going to let viewership numbers decide what game I review or what game I don't review. Plain and simple. And if you want to know the truth, you want to know the absolute dirty fucking truth, the disgusting truth, right? You want to know the truth? The truth is that I get more viewers playing a bad game than I do playing a good game. Why is that? It's because people don't want to watch a good game. They want to play a good game. People rather watch and laugh at a bad game. So all the times I keep denying you guys to play all these bad fucking games, I could be playing them and getting a shit ton of viewers. I could be playing them and getting a shit ton of donos. I don't give a fuck. I'd rather avoid it 99% of the time, and I'd rather play a video game that looks like it's trying to be a game. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. Plain and simple. And I know that going into it. Why do you think there's so many streamers that genuinely only play some of the worst games out there? It's because of that. It's because they know it's going to get the maximum views. I remember having, what was it, like 800 concurrent viewers on Griffcast, my smallest stream. I had 800 concurrent viewers when I was streaming Veilguard. It was crazy. It was unbelievable. You know? But I had a miserable time playing that fucking game to the point where I killed every character in the game. But anyway, so I made this comment on Twitter and I said, I welcome this change because truthfully, and I really do believe this is going to happen, if they are going to take this away from PC, I'm telling you right now, they will return to PC at some point. They absolutely will return to PC. All the PlayStation shills out there that think that this is never going to happen, you guys were saying the same thing when they first announced that PlayStation might release their games on PC. You were like, this is never going to happen. There's no way PlayStation would never do that. And then they did. So I said, I welcome this change because when they inevitably return to PC, it will make it even funnier than it already was when they first came to PC to make extra money. PC has a metric fuck ton of video games releasing every year. Nobody needs PlayStation on the platform if they don't want to be here. So that's it. That's literally, if they don't want to be here, fine. Don't be here. We'll be fine. We'll be waiting for you when you return. Plain and simple. We'll be waiting for you when you return. And another reason why, really fast, as to why I don't believe this, is because they announced before that Final Fantasy VII, the final iteration of the trilogy, is going to be releasing worldwide, day and date, everywhere on day one. So it's not going to be exclusive to PlayStation for 6 months or whatever. They're releasing it on PC day one. That's what I remember reading anyway. So now you're going to go from that to this? It doesn't make any sense. It's too much of a 180. It doesn't make any sense. There would have to be an official statement from PlayStation for me to really believe this one. So we'll see what ends up happening. We'll follow up on this story. But again, as of right now, nothing official has been confirmed. So if you are hearing anybody talk about this as if it's official, just remember that it's not. Nobody has said this is official. This is not being confirmed at all right now, and we're waiting for PlayStation to make a statement, although I have a feeling they're probably not going to make one anytime soon. So that's basically it for good old PlayStation going supposedly exclusive, if you want to believe that or not. All right, let me check Rumble. Do we have anything on Rumble before we continue? We got Crash Collins. I shouted that out with the membership. Thank you, my good man. Appreciate that. If they do stop their excuses on PC, maybe they will actually make good exclusives. Well, see, the problem is that they release their games on PC so late that by the time they release, nobody cares. Nobody cares, right? Look at Resident Evil Requiem. Resident Evil Requiem has over 5 million sales right now. It had a 330,000 concurrent player count on Steam. 330,000. It's crazy, bro. So clearly, if you were to release your games on Steam day one, you would obviously get more action on Steam day one. But the truth is that they don't want to do that because they want to maximize the profit on the FOMO marketing and the FOMO buying and the hype. They want to maximize the profit by focusing on their own platform first before they go to PC and Xbox because they get more money. They get more money if the product sells on their platform versus having to pay Steam 30%, you know? No, not 5 billion, 5 million, 5 million. The info is from the Ghoulie Schreier. Yeah, Jason Schreier. He put this out there, and then I guess Bloomberg is trying to pretend like they went to some anonymous sources, and they're totally confirming Jason Schreier's story, when honestly, I just think it was Jason Schreier. That they're just going based off what he said. Steam numbers don't count. Yeah, they don't count. They never count. They never count. Which it kind of makes sense now that we heard that Stellar Blade is trying to move away from PlayStation and publish their own games. This is probably why. Because if this is true, that means that they would have found out that PlayStation wants to make it exclusive again, and Shift Up doesn't want to do that. Shift Up knows that their audience is on PC. Stellar Blade sold better and faster by a large margin on PC than it ever did on PlayStation. So if this is true, they know it's true, and now they're trying to get ahead of it. You know? So I don't know. We'll see. And also, I heard a lot of people say that, well, Spider-Man 2 didn't sell well on PC, but it keeps selling very well on PlayStation. Well, obviously, people tend to forget that Steam is so transparent in their review system that it actually does help people understand sometimes what's in the game and make a purchasing decision sometimes, right? Not so much for free-to-play games because it's free-to-play, but with purchases, absolutely. Like that, it does have an effect. Not a total effect, but it does have a little bit of effect. So it's not surprising where Spider-Man 2 has all the honest reviews over on Steam that even if they're positive, they tell you how overall it's worse compared to the first one. Whereas PlayStation, all they have is stars. And they can manipulate it all they want. So if it's a PlayStation first-party video game, or if it's a PlayStation game that they're heavily invested in, they can manipulate that shit all they want. It's a star system. There's no written reviews. There's none of that stuff. So nobody can actually know what's in the game. All they see is, oh, it's 4 out of 5 stars. Okay. Well, my son likes Spider-Man. My daughter likes Spider-Man. I'll buy Spider-Man, I guess. And then that's it. So anyway, let's continue. Now we get to talk about HIGHGUARD. I'm taking the ears off for this one, boys. I'm taking the ears off for this one. It's time to talk about HIGHGUARD, guys. Are we ready for this? Let me get a drink of water. Hold on. It's time to talk about HIGHGUARD. Oh man, I've been waiting since yesterday. To talk about HIGHGUARD. Oh man. Do I have the Steam numbers up? Let me make sure I have the Steam numbers. Hold on. Give me a second. HIGHGUARD, where are you? Where are you, HIGHGUARD? Oh, look at all the people trying to play the game to get achievements before it dies. That's funny. All right, hold on, boys. Let me X out this other shit. And okay, let's go. All right, guys, it is time to talk about HIGHGUARD, and I have been wanting to talk about this for I don't even know how long now. I know it's only been about 24 to 48 hours, but it sure as hell feels longer than that because I saw the announcement that all you guys also saw, which is none other than HIGHGUARD is officially going to be shutting down on March 12th. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, HIGHGUARD is officially dead, and it's all because of the Chuds. You evil YouTubers, you evil Chuds, you evil gamers, you guys didn't give this game a chance, and every other excuse that you could possibly throw at this game. We are going to cover in this video the statement about HIGHGUARD shutting down. We're also going to cover a couple of cope statements from none other than Jeff Keighley and other people as well. We're going to examine the Shills and how they have essentially maneuvered over to HIGHGUARD now. I'm sorry, over to Marathon now. And we're also going to look at the HIGHGUARD numbers and see how they're doing as the imminent closure of this game is around the corner. Usually before they shut down a video game, they usually give you a couple of months, but they're not even doing that. They're only giving you a few days. You have until March 12th, and at the time of filming this video, it's already the 4th, and this game is going to be shutting down very, very soon. So first, we're going to start off with the X article from none other than the HIGHGUARD account themselves, where they said the following: HIGHGUARD's final update is arriving soon. Thank you for playing with us. Now, you guys remember when they said that they were laying off people at Wildlight and they were keeping on a small amount of people on the team to update the game and to add more content to the game to make sure you guys have a great time with it? Remember how I said that was bullshit and that was basically just a deflection so that they can shut this game down slowly but surely? And all the Shills were like, no, they have a team that's going to be working on the game. They're going to be putting out content. You guys are trying to kill the game and you failed. First off, nobody was trying to kill the game. The game killed itself. And second off, I was right again. I mean, I don't really know what to tell you. Today, we're sharing difficult news. Is it really that difficult, though? We have made the decision to permanently shut down HIGHGUARD on March 12th. Since launch, more than 2 million players stepped into HIGHGUARD's world. You shared feedback, created content, and many believed in what we were building. For that, we are deeply grateful. Despite the passion and hard work of our team, we have not been able to build a sustainable player base to support the game long term. Servers will remain online until March 12th. We hope you'll jump in with us one more time to show your support and get those final great matches in while we still can. The team is excited to release one final game update to enjoy the remaining life of the game. We'll be adding a new warden, a new weapon, account level progression, and skill trees. Full patch notes are coming, and we're targeting tonight or tomorrow morning for patch release. From all us at Wildlight, thank you for playing, for supporting us, and for being part of HIGHGUARD's story. Okay. There's a couple of things I want to be very clear about, okay? Number one, for all the people who are like, people didn't give this game a chance, you look really fucking stupid. Like, I don't know how much more stupid you could possibly look every time I see people say, you didn't give the game a chance. My guy, you had 2 million plus players play this game. You know how many video games would kill to have 2 million players play their game? That is a lot of people. So that means out of 2 million players, you lost 98% of those players. That means 2 million people downloaded the game, tried the game, and decided that it wasn't for them. So enough of this fucking bullshit about, oh, you didn't give the game a chance. You're so full of it. So many people gave this game a chance, way more than I ever thought they would, and they still left the game. Regardless of all the bad reviews, regardless of all the bad conversation around the game, 2 million people still said, you know what, I'm going to try this game, and they left. They left, flat out. That's number one. Number two, I feel like this game is a prime example of just how obvious it is when they cut content out of a video game and hope to sell it to you down the line. If you guys are unaware, this game originally released with one game mode, 3v3, and that's it. Out of nowhere, they started dropping content left and right. I assure you, this content that they are dropping left and right, they are not working on this content. This is content that they cut out of the original game that they were hoping they could sell to you later down the line if the game were to become successful. The fact that they are now whoring out all this content is unfucking believable to me. It just proves to me that all this was about was money. For them, this was all about money. It was obvious in the beginning when they said that they were hoping that this was going to cure the millennial curse of bad finances, I guess, according to whatever that guy's name, Josh Sobel or whatever. They were hoping to get rich off this game. They didn't get rich off this game, so now they're giving all the content away that they were planning to sell to you before they end up killing the game because they're not going to end up getting money from you anyway. It kind of proves that nobody was buying anything from their shop anyway, but that's a whole nother conversation. Not only that, they are trying to make it seem as if they had all these people that were supporting this game and believed in what they were building. But if that's the case, then where did they go? Where did these people go? Where did all these people go? If you really had this many people believe in you, then where did they go? They just left. They said, I don't want anything to do with this. As you can clearly see, the numbers have gone up a little bit with the the announcement of the game closing. People are trying to get achievements. People are trying to, play their last couple of rounds. But even with all that, you still only managed to gain about 200 more players concurrently. So even with the game's inevitable shutdown, people are like, yeah, it's not even worth me checking it out. They don't care. So if you really had all the support in the world, where did it go? Right? Now, there's been a lot of cope from the game's director, and we're going to go over that in a second because apparently he is out here trying to deny supposed conspiracy theories by the Chud. Right? The Chuds are just making things up. Nobody will know the true story of our studio or the game. Nobody will know anything. Like, come on, bro. Really? So if you scroll down, it says that it's all over, but the crying, as the song famously goes, after 37 days of existence, Wildlight Entertainment pulled the plug on HIGHGUARD yesterday, declaring the game unsustainable. Which, by the way, guys, PC Gamer's writing this article. You know what other article PC Gamer wrote? Keep in mind, PC Gamer wrote, HIGHGUARD didn't flop. I just want you to take this in. Take this moment in because this doesn't happen very often. This is a Concordian level flop. This is a Concordian level disaster. This is a meme. I really don't know how else to explain it other than this is a meme. Okay? PC Gamer on February 12th, Tyler Wilde posted HIGHGUARD didn't flop. And then, not only just a few days later, Andy Chalk, March 4th, says that HIGHGUARD is shutting down. I'm not surprised that Tyler Wilde was not the one to write this article. But anyway, so then he says that the game is unsustainable. Not long after that, studio head Chad Greiner shared some insights into how the game actually performed. And it really doesn't sound as catastrophic as the game's rapid flameout makes it appear. Of course it is. It is catastrophic. 2 million players joining your game doesn't mean anything if 1.9999 million players left within an hour of playing the game. It doesn't matter, bro. It's all about retention. If you had 2 million players playing the game and people weren't checking out within 30 minutes to an hour after playing the game, you would have had not only higher concurrent numbers, but you might have had invested players that were willing to spend money in your shop. The truth is that those 2 million players weren't spending a fucking dime. They weren't spending money at all, which is why they're now giving away all the content they were going to sell to you for free because they know nobody's buying this shit. We had slightly over 2 million players worldwide try the game, Greiner wrote in a thread on X. I would like to thank all of you for giving the game a try. Given all the backlash between announcement and launch day, trying the game for yourself is all I could ask for. Thank you to our players. Average session duration was 91 minutes. This is actually quite good. This means that on average, a player logged into HIGHGUARD and played for 91 minutes. The average games played per session was 3.48 matches per session. So they had 91 minutes, bro. In 91 minutes, the average player made up their mind about HIGHGUARD and said, I'm good. I'm going to check out. I don't know how he thinks that's good, but whatever anyway. More interestingly, I think, is that Steam represented the smallest slice of the HIGHGUARD player base. PlayStation 5 was far and away the largest, more than doubling player numbers put up by Xbox, which trailed in second place and Steam in third. What does that tell you? Steam usually provides the biggest live service numbers, and PlayStation being the biggest number tells me that the review system for PlayStation is working exactly as intended to keep people as ignorant as possible to the truth about video games so that they have the highest chance of trying the game, downloading the game, and playing the game, right? The Steam review system is going to allow people to learn the truth about a certain game, or at least understand that there's a conversation around the game. Whether it's negative or positive, it can work either or. I can work either way. So PlayStation continuously puts up bigger numbers for these failed video games. And does that mean that PlayStation just loves slop? Maybe. But I really think that it has to do with them being misinformed. I think it has to do with them having very little information. There's a reason why Team Kill Media wanted to release their game Code Violet in all their games, specifically only on PlayStation and not on Steam. Because the last time they released it on Steam, they got fucking destroyed by the reviews and they didn't want it to happen again. So now all of a sudden they became a PlayStation first company and they only release their games on PlayStation. It makes you wonder, why is that? Anyway, so more interesting, I think, is that Steam represented the smallest slice of the pie and that it's nowhere near what Arc Raiders pulls in every day, but there was undeniably an audience. So you guys are admitting, this is the greatest. Oh, I love this. I love this. So you are admitting that there was an audience, which means people did try the game. People did give the game a chance. There was an audience. But the audience decided to check out for whatever that reason may be, and they said, yeah, no, I'm good. So you admit there's an audience. Great. I'm glad we are at least here. All of which adds up to nothing because Tyler Wilde said in his own take on HIGHGUARD's demise and what it means for the future of the industry, merely having an audience isn't enough. Live service games need to be an immediate hit or they're thrown to the wolves. We've known that forever. We've literally known that forever. I swear to God, bro, it's only these studios that swear they're going to be the next big live service hit that don't realize that it is an extremely risky genre. Just like MMORPGs are an extremely risky genre. Nobody's running out there to make an MMORPG because it costs a lot of money and it has a high chance to flop. Same exact reason with live service games. In the case of HIGHGUARD, Tencent pulled the funding for the game just a couple of weeks after it launched, presumably when it became clear the game wasn't going to achieve targets. And after that, it was a death spiral. When asked why Wildlight isn't at least sticking with HIGHGUARD for a year to give the game a chance to recover, Griner replied simply, not enough revenue to keep anyone employed to work on it, unfortunately. So this game is making literally nothing. It's making pretty much fucking zero. Griner also denied claims arising from post-layoff reports about the lack of external testing, that developers had too many blind spots about HIGHGUARD shortcomings, although he seemed resigned, probably fairly, to the knowledge that plenty of gamers won't believe him. We were very critical towards the project and each other. The team was encouraged and constantly spoke their mind. We always try to put the game and players first. We always try to put players first. The team was very critical. What, do you just keep repeating it until it's true? It's funny because what he's saying is the opposite of what the other guy was saying. That Josh guy, he said that all they heard was how amazing the game was, how they had a winner on their hands, how this was going to be the #1 game ever, that there was no way that this was going to fail, that this game was absolutely going to be a success. That's all they kept hearing. So one side is saying that all they heard was positive. This guy is saying that they were critical of each other. I don't know who to believe, to be honest with you. I gotta be honest, based off how I see them act, I am more inclined to believe Josh than I am to believe the game director. But I got a funny post from Tebow that I want to share right now. Tebow says, the former HIGHGUARD shill to current Marathon shill pipeline really needs to be studied. And he has a video showcasing this guy called Vosky. Again, I don't know who this is, so I apologize. But this video is scrolling down his timeline where he is absolutely shilling for HIGHGUARD. I mean, my God, look at this. I'm going to make it bigger on the screen. This is 42 seconds of absolute chillery. This guy is trying to say that this game's amazing, that he wants people to collab with on HIGHGUARD, that it has a crazy high skill gap, that he's the #1 grandmaster player on HIGHGUARD. Imagine trying to cheer yourself on about being the #1 grandmaster in a video game that nobody's playing. What the fuck? Like, why would anybody care about this? Right? This is insane level of shillery. All of this to try to get the attention, I guess, of the developers. Now, you're probably asking, well, why is this relevant? Well, because everything he said about HIGHGUARD, right? Everything he said about HIGHGUARD, this is all the way up to February 3rd. Well, apparently now he posted officially a Marathon creator. Hi, Volsky. Congratulations. We received your application. Are excited to invite you to join the official Marathon creator Discord. Wow. I guess HIGHGUARD wasn't that good, huh? I guess it wasn't that good. On to the next. Fuck HIGHGUARD, right? On to the next. Yo, that's funny. That's so funny. And keep in mind, guys, I'm not going to specifically just call out this guy. I want you guys to understand there's a lot of people like this, okay? There is a metric fuck ton of YouTubers and content creators and streamers especially that are like this. They're moving on to the next one. Marathon is their next one, and they're going to run it dry for as long as they can. And if that game were to ever die, they're just going to move on to the next one. Or they'll probably go back to Arc Raiders, which is exactly what happened with the numbers. Because if you look at Arc Raiders numbers actually improved, which is crazy. They actually improved when people started leaving Marathon. So I think it's kind of funny. Now, let's talk about one last thing. The last thing I want to talk about is the Cope post, the super serious post, by the way, from Jeff Keighley. HIGHGUARD will go offline on March 12th, period. Now, guys, I got to be honest with you, man. This kind of hurt me, okay? It kind of hurt me because I know this hurt him. All right, this guy shielded so hard for HIGHGUARD, it's not even funny. We're talking about a guy that put everything on the line for HIGHGUARD, his reputation, everything. And he even stated that after 48 hours of HIGHGUARD releasing, that we were going to be apologizing to him. And that day never came. That day never came. And now, with HIGHGUARD's closure, I'm going to tell you like this. If HIGHGUARD is closing on March 12th, Jeff Keighley has until March 14th to apologize to us, okay? You have until March fucking 14th to apologize to us, my guy, for putting us through this nonsense that we all tried to tell you was nonsense, and you don't want to do it. You don't want to do it. He has never talked about HIGHGUARD again. 10 million views. Savvy says, you want to disclose whether or not Tencent, whose VP sits on your Game Awards board, pushed for this game to be given the advertisement? Maybe you didn't take money from HIGHGUARD itself, but you did something really dumb, didn't you? I'll be curious what people think about that. Exactly. Thank you for pointing out the obvious. This guy has no shame at all. His whole gaming business is one big circle jerk. Absolutely. He will never tell the truth. Nepotism is a dagger that's often unseen. Yo, Blabs as court. That's amazing. Yeah, that's actually amazing. Shout out to Blabs. So about that apology you was talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. You got 2 days. You got 2 days, bro. 2 days, March 14th, to apologize. You owe us all an apology, Jeff. Right? Are you proud of yourself, Jeff? That's crazy. This meme is crazy, but I'm not going to show the meme. This shit is crazy. They got Kermit the Frog with his pants down, going crazy over HIGHGUARD. That's insane. But in any case, guys, that's basically it for HIGHGUARD. And once again, the Chuds were right. Me, you, everybody in the chat, everybody watching this video right now, even the Shills, man. How many L's are you guys going to take, bro? Seriously, how many L's are the Shills going to take before they realize that people have become accustomed to their game? We already know what it is, okay? We know once we see the people with the press passes and the people taking selfies and promoting it on their Instagram with a hashtag, I don't know, creator or ad or whatever, we know what the game is, bro. All right? Like, let's stop being dishonest about it. I just think the world would be better if the Shills would just admit that they're Shills. I think the world would be better. Just like you want me to say, oh, you're a hater, you hate everything, which is not true. But anyway, I just want you to admit the truth, bro. You're Shills, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. Listen, get your bag. Use these companies for everything they're worth. If you actually manage to convince these companies that you have the clout that's worthy of being paid for, or worthy of getting free stuff over, or worthy of getting flown out and wined and dined or whatever, if you convince these people that having 1,500 followers on Twitter is more important than giving your game to somebody who has like 2 million on YouTube, if you convince them of that, then by all means, get your bag, bro. But don't sit here and pretend as if that's not what you're doing. It's fucking insane. And people see right through it. You get so angry and people see right through your bullshit. And then you try to spin it. You're like, oh, it's people didn't give this game a chance. You had 2 million players, bro. Oh, you had your mind made up beforehand. Yeah, that's what a trailer was for. And people still said they were going to play the game. And they were confirmed their thoughts when they played the game. That's not our fault. That's the game fault. Anyway, guys, comment down below. I appreciate it very, very much if you watch this video. You have to comment, otherwise your view doesn't count because YouTube's gay like that. And yeah, let me know what you think about HIGHGUARD shutting down. We got Benjamin with a 5. Hypno, if you could somehow be able to talk to Sony executives and investors, what would you tell them? I would tell them to investigate what gamers want. Honestly, I don't know what I would tell them. Because the truth is, I feel like they wouldn't listen to nothing. Like, to anything. They wouldn't listen to anything. Kiara Lunar with a 2 says Jeff threatens to cancel TGA over high guard death. Did he really do that, or is that like a meme that was being shared around on Twitter? I saw somebody post about that, but I couldn't see an actual confirmation about it. Nothing official anyway. So is that real? Is that real? Or nah? I don't know. That was fake, dude. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm pretty sure that was fake. Nerd Eye Twitch. No. What it is that I didn't fix my V2 model. I have to fix the physics of the V2 model whenever I reinstall it for the first time. Since I have a new PC, everything is super sensitive, and if I look a certain way, my fucking eyes starts twitching and shit. It's pretty bad, but it's okay. It's okay. All right, guys, listen, we are fully caught up on everything. Shout out to you, absolute legends, for having an amazing stream. Before you guys head out that aren't going to hang out with us for the waifu battle, what I implore you to do is consider checking us out tonight. We are going to be playing good old Resident Evil Requiem. I just made the stream live right now. So if you guys want a link to the stream, I will send it to you in the chat. Here it is. Go check it out. That's the link to the stream. There we go. We're going to continue playing Resident Evil Requiem. It's going to be the first time we're playing Requiem on the new PC. So you'll be able to see whether or not it's good or not. I also fixed the bitrate, so it should be streaming at above 720p now. I don't know why it was locked at 720p. That's so weird. I don't know why it was locked, but apparently it was. So, but yeah, come hang out with us or go watch my videos and whatnot. Whatever, or just go watch somebody else. It's fine. Whatever you want to do. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Those that hung out with us tonight, you guys are absolute fucking legends as always. And yeah, it's time for the waifu battle. It's time for the waifu battle. Let me just make sure I'm caught up on all donos before we begin. Let me check Rumble. Rumble's been amazing today. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you. I think we are fully caught up. Yep. We are fully caught up. All right. Let's get into the waifu battle, ladies and gentlemen. And like I said, if you're not going to stick around, thank you so much for your support today. I appreciate you. I will see you guys all on the next one. Yep. This one. Later to everyone not staying for the waifu battle. Thank you, Sonia. Time to waifu battle. Let's go. All right, boys. Waifu battle's here. Now, if you guys are unaware, we had a pretty insane waifu battle on the last one. And the winner of the waifu battle actually ended up being Jury, still champion. Right at the last second, boys. Right at the last second. So before we bring out the challenger, let's go over the rules of engagement. Rule number 1. All super chats during the waifu battle can and will count towards a particular waifu, but the only way they're going to count is if you put the name of the waifu in the super chat first. You got to put the name first. If you do not put the name of the waifu in the super chat first, then it will not count. It doesn't matter how big they are. If you super chat after the fact that you put the name of the waifu you forgot to put the first time first, then I will make it count. Rule number 2. You can vote for any waifu regardless of who's on the screen. It doesn't matter. You can vote for the champion, who is Jury, or you can vote for the challenger, who you're about to find out. It doesn't matter who's on the screen at the time. Last but not least, after the second waifu comes off screen, I'm going to do a 30-second countdown. After that 30-second countdown, no more super chats are going to count. It doesn't matter how big they are. The last super chat that shows up on my screen is going to be the one that counts. So please, if you're going to vote, vote early and vote hard, ladies and gentlemen. Do we understand the rules? The waifus are helping us pay for a PC. Oh, shit. Adair Soto with a 2. Welcome home, High Guard. Put the fries in the bag. Facts. I don't even think they could do that, to be honest with you. All right, boys, listen. Today's challenger is going to be a good one. Okay? It's going to be a good one. She's famous. All right? It's been a little while since she came back, but she was champion fairly recently. But I kind of want to test the waters. I kind of want to see if she actually has a chance to maintain her success without the help of certain super chatters who I don't think are here tonight. So we'll see if this is going to be possible. But in the meantime, here we go. John D says, don't you dare. Oh, man. Everybody knows my crazy idea already. All right, boys, listen. The challenger is going to go up against Judy is none other than the one and the only legendary, by the way. Legendary. Hinata, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start the clock and let's see who's going to win. Listen, Dr. Spike is not here. It's okay. It's okay. We can felt Hinata right now. He's not watching. Dr. Spike is not around. He's not watching, boys. He's not watching. Sonya's gooning, though. Sonya's gooning. She's gooning right now. It's going to be Juri versus Hinata. If Hinata gets felted today, I won't bring her back for a very long time. A very long time. So if you ever wanted to felt Hinata, today's the day. Mr. Melancholy with a 2 says Hinata with the honeydew. Where's Dr. Spike? He's not here right now. You gotta be quiet. He's not here right now. He's not here. This is the time. Let's have Juri. Let's have Juri kick her ass. Come on. This is the time. We got War Wizard with a 499 says Hinata, I'm gone for a week. And you start catering to the foot gooners. Shame. I did no such thing. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Kiera Lunar with a 2. Juri likely's going to be coping this time. No, we got to have Juri win. We got to have Juri win, man. Crash Collins with a 10 says, Juri, let's go. Crash Collins over on Rumble. Let's fucking go. Shout out to Crash Collins. Thank you, bro. We got Biotee Wolf with a 5 says, Hinata, not only yes, but no feet, people. You know, it's crazy that Biotee Wolf is against feet, but he likes the cat girls. It's kind of strange. It's an interesting predicament. Alucard with a 2 says, Hinata, sorry, Juri, bricked. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. We got to go for Juri. Raza with a 10 says, Hinata for Sonya. God damn it, Raza. Come on, man. Come on. What are we doing? It's supposed to be for Juri. What about what I want? What about what I want, man? God damn it. Oh, man. Fallen Angel with a 5 for Juri. Let's go. Listen, it's not that far of a battle right now. It's not that far. Hinata is in the lead, but not by much. It is a very close battle right now. Shout out to Fallen Angel, man. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. It's a very close battle right now. We could make this happen, boys. This is the day to prove it. This is the day to prove that Hinata was a fluke. You understand? Hinata was a fluke, boys. I'm trying to prove it today. Peaches and Cream says jury duty. That's crazy. That is crazy. She was a fluke. We're trying to prove it today. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Holy shit. Timothy with a $20 banger. Oh my God. Says Hinata. Fuck. Timothy. Why not Juri? God damn it. Shout out to Timothy. Thank you so much, man. Oh, man. I thought this was Juri. I thought this was Juri. No. K-Styles, the betrayal. The betrayal, my guy. With a $100 Red Boy Hyperbanger for Hinata and then demands Asians. God damn, bro. Thank you so much for the $100 Red Boy Hyperbanger. I appreciate it. Maybe this picture of Jury will change you guys' mind. Maybe this will change your mind, huh? Huh? Let's start the clock and let's see who's going to win. Is it going to be Hinata? Who's going to be Jury? Who's it going to be? Thank you, K-Styles. You'll get Asians after this. JFS with a 1999 says Jury is out and feet everything. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that, JFS. Thank you for the 1999, my brother. I appreciate that. Redoka with a 5 says Hinata don't care for her, but damn it, Miss Ivy, shaking my head. Here's to help Dr. Fight. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Thank you, Redoka. Melodic Method with a 5. Jury just to keep her in rotation. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, man. Where's the feet? You don't need the feet when you got all this to work with. That's actually a really nice picture. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I try my best. Why do people like him? I have no idea, bro. I wish I knew, but I don't. Dedicated Bros for $4.89 says Hinata, bro. God damn it. Thank you, Dedicated Bros. I appreciate that. I think you meant to type Jury. But thank you. Fuck. Getting fucking felted out here, boys. We need help. We need help. We need to summon a spirit bomb. Summon a massive spirit bomb. Or something. We got Biotee Wolf with a 2 says Hinata Hypno is new. Kato confirmed. No, I'm not. No, I am not. God damn it. I don't know, man. We're getting absolutely cooked. We got Hypnotic Rapture with a 2. Hinata. Jury would look like Hinata with hair down. So why are you not voting for her? Why are you not voting for her? Help her. Help her out. Help her. She needs help. She's getting killed out here. War Wizard with a 189. Hinata. Pandering to foot gooners with no feet. Shaking my head. I was not doing that. I was not doing that. Hickory Excalibur with a 5. Hinata. No win for Hypno tonight. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is like a chat versus me thing. Is that what this is? This is a chat versus me thing? Wow. Thanks. Thank you. Appreciate that. Wait. Hinata is an angel representing Snow Queens? Bro, what? Since when? Blue-Eyed Scorpion with a 189. Eve Scissoring Aerith. Makes sense. I can't blame you on that one. I can't blame you. Torinol with a 10 says Hinata, tell you what, I'll play things straight tonight. Call it a fluke. Hinata, she's cute. If you ignore the eyes, they make me think she's blind. Thank you, Torinol. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you. Then we got Raza with a 5 says Jury just because that pick is hot as hell. Thank you. Thank you. That's a win. That's got to count for something. God damn, boys. We're getting fucked right now. Fuck. Trey with a 2 says, chaos. Fuck the rules, Tifa. God damn it. Toxin with a 189 says, Jury. Thank you, Toxin. Thank you, Toxin. I appreciate that, bro. Midnight Mike with a 5 on Rumble says, Jury, just for that picture. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. War Wizard with a 189. Hinata, Kata equals foot god. Hypno equals foot devil. What? No, I'm not. What are you talking about? All right, boys, listen. Final countdown. Anybody gonna save Jury, man? Anybody? Anybody? This is your opportunity. You can felt the entire chat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. waiting. Accounting for lag. Waiting. And that's it.
Waifu Battle Belt is mine!
Jesus
Holy
fucking Christ.
shit.
My God. Seriously, guys? Seriously? Oh my God, bro. The last super chat that's going to count is Peaches and Cream with a legendary 10 says Hinata, sorry, Hypno. I'm not surprised you sided with Sonya. I appreciate that. Miss Bella Games got my back for a 10 says Jury. Hinata's cute, but Jury's got more sass. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that, Miss Bella Games. And then we got Fallen Angel. Zara with a 2 says Jury. Hypno, I sent the Mafia Hypno pick to you on Steam. I got to check it out, bro. Thank you for picking Jury, by the way. Fighter 4 with a $125 Red Boy Hyperbanger for Hinata. Gotta back my girl at least once. Latinas, please. I will give you Latinas, sir. I will give you Latinas. And then we got Gray the Merchant for $1 on Rumble. Blanca, not Jury. Felting, damn. Also, your ultra-wide gigantic PC will be paid off in 16 workdays. 16 workdays? Really? That'd be great. And that's it. Guys, we got Felted. War Wizard 199, you gambled on the Foot Bros and lost. Listen. She was the champion. I tried to make it work. It is what it is. All right, boys. We're going to start off with K-Styles for the $100 Red Boy Hyperbanger. Thank you so much for the insane support today. I appreciate that, K-Styles. Let's play Asians. I'm sure Old Man Cad's going to be bricked right now. Let's go.
Oh my god, it's a Red Boy Hyperbanger!
To Fighter 4 and K-Styles. Thank you so much, my man. Both of you. I appreciate you. BioT with a 2 says Hypno crying because he lost his foot girl. I did not. I am not. All right. Jesus, man. Look at these numbers. Oh my God. This is crazy. Hinata with $311.96 against Jury with $65.40. Which means the winner and the new Waifu Battle champion is none other than the one and the only Hinata, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure Dr. Spike's going to be very happy whenever he comes back. Assuming she stays champion. Let's do it one more time, ladies and gentlemen. One more time. Let's go. There might be some coping and seething. Totally not from me, though.
You are coping and seething. You just can't accept what you're seeing. Yes, you're coping and seething. The truth it is scalding, and now you are molding and coping so hard. Coping and seething.
And that's going to be it from the Waifu Battle. Hinata's going to go backstage where she will face off against another waifu tomorrow. Hypnocast, 9 p.m. Do not miss it, ladies and gentlemen. Do not miss it. Guys, the what do you call it? The poll looks like nobody wants to fund Relooted. 40% said no. So I guess we're going to skip out on Relooted, and we'll probably look into another game that we could place a bet or fund or something along those lines. Relooted looks like it's not going to be one of them. So there you go for that. Trey says for a 5, says Jury has felt it. Does this mean she won't be back for a long while? Yeah, I'm going to probably skip out on her for quite a bit. So we'll see how that goes. Trey. All right, guys, listen, shout out to all of you. Thank you so much for the insane support today. I appreciate the likes, the comments, super chats, memberships, everything. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. It's good to be back with no problems, no issues, no crashes on my fucking browser, nothing. It's amazing. I'm so excited. Guys, join us tonight for Resident Evil Requiem. Come hang out with us. I would greatly appreciate if you guys stop by and check out the game and just have a good time with us. Until then, thank you everybody for hanging out, and shout out to the Hypno Mods for doing what they do every single day. Appreciate you guys as well. And I will see every single one of you on the next one. Until then, you guys already know, go be bigots and go be gooners. Bye.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men. And I got news for you. That means you gay. Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids. Her dog, or her cat, was named Vagina. Vagina.
Put a ticket in, make her gay. Fuck it, yeah, don't put a ticket in, make her lady gay. Fuck it, yeah, put a ticket in, make her gay. It means put a chicken in a weenie and make her fucking gay. Fucking pronouns! Fucking pronouns! Fucking gender ambiguity! Fucking current day California shit! 'Cause it's all we fucking know! 'Cause we're boring! We're so fucking Twitter hole! Twitter hole! Get it right!
At the touch of the black man, I bring life I bring life. I bring life. I bring life. I bring life.